Bad news, everybody. The code is rotten. The code is rotten. Is it because it's... I mean, you can do private with the code, right? Welcome to Among Us, the troubleshooting stream. If someone else wants to host, I guess we could do it that way, but I wonder if that'll work. Hello, Addie. So, we put the code in there. Pretty sure I didn't typo it this time. Looking at it, it's a pretty ridiculous code.
I like it.
So I mean, remake the room. All right, I'll just remake it. But do you think it could be a firewall thing? I wonder.
Ew, firewalls.
Tear down the firewall.
I'm allergic to fire.
Hey, everybody. Hey, Burger Kingler.
The Burger Kingler.
Are you a Pokemon fan or a Burger King fan? I guess
he's both.
I guess you can be both. Burger King used to have Pokemon toys.
What's up, everybody?
Hello, and Addie, and Leo. Leo, you like this game? If it gets really bad, you can maybe switch to Europe or Asia.
Excuse me.
Burgers and Kinglers. Before this,
Oh,
the
I
Kingler
see.
looked like a burger.
What's a Burger
The
King?
burger looked like a Kingler.
All right, so the code's actually exactly the same.
What am I looking for?
Except the P changed to an A.
Dang.
But I mean, new code's up, I guess. New code's up, baby. But I wonder if there's anything else we got to do to make it work.
I got rad murdered.
Could be firewalled or something.
The first
Let's
couple
see.
times I played.
Among Us firewall. No one's joining, so I feel like it's...
Yeah.
Oh wait, a port forward. Is it? I didn't realize you had to do that.
Uh-oh.
This is the strangest document I've ever seen. We do not know the PC ports for Among Us yet. Ooh. Alright, well, hold. We're trying to figure out the code situation. I might just try this and we'll see if this works. And we'll go from there. I didn't realize you had to port forward for this. I wonder... I feel like on the phone you probably wouldn't have to, right? But...
I would assume not, no.
Whoa. I would just like to ask for some patience and understanding from no particular individual at this time.
In the meantime, let us talk about our favorite things to do.
Eat.
Sleep.
Sleep.
Sleep and eat at the same time.
Yell at
It can
Mugen.
happen. No, who does that?
Oh, I could think of some people.
I don't yell at you.
Alright, let's see. Let me try this.
Play Pokemon.
Play Pokemon.
Get them Pikachu DLC. Whatevers. No.
Alright, so I tried
JoJo
forwarding some ports. Oh wait, no, hold up. I'm trying to...
I do all of
figure this
those,
out,
Drakmar.
Why does it say input
Maybe
errors?
all at the same time, usually.
Can you not do a range like that? I thought you could. It's not letting me do a range, that's weird.
Anyone here read about the new Pokemon DLC, the Crown Tundra stuff coming out? That's gonna be fun.
You have to enter the code a bunch of times. Well, it's weird. It's acting like you gotta do port. Let's just try this and see. It might break some stuff, but let's try it and see. All right, try it now. Try the same code. I understand that the code is not working.
Mugen is forwarding the ports.
I tried it now. What's up? What's up? Yeah, I think I get it. Well, you know what? I'm gonna just sit back and wait. I should have probably tested someone joining. Addie, were you hosting on PC earlier? Maybe I could get some actual help from somebody. Let's see. I wonder if I just need to just keep making the games. I'll keep making the games. And you know what? I'm gonna unhide the code, and y'all are just gonna have to be quick.
Yeah, that'll work.
We don't trust no one.
You just
I mean, well, we'll see, Gumball. We'll see. Yeah, that's just. I think there's too many Q's in the code. If they could, get rid of some of those Q's, that might help. All right.
It's crazy.
There we go. Now we're down to 1 Q. So.
LOL. Help. Okay,
there we go.
Wow, there we go.
There we go.
It's working.
There's go. Hey, Mugen.
Yeah.
No,
it's working. Someone's no.
All right, go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
Not.
I don't know.
Bye.
I didn't really
Bye, Gamer Daniel.
change much.
Don't
but,
murder
you know,
nobody.
I think we're good.
Can I sit next to you?
Yes, you can.
What? I have permission to not run you over.
I'm gonna update the code
Is there a
command
pull
with this.
controller under me?
Maybe.
But there's
Maybe.
maybe.
All right, I updated the code command.
It me.
Should be working for people. I'm gonna go ahead and cover it up.
No. Don't go.
I mean, we got at least
inside.
3 people. I wonder.
It does look like alien. Look, oh, Leo.
I mean, the code is working for some people. I don't know. It's kind of weird. There we go.
I wonder who that is.
Wait a minute. Was Krungo yelling at me and he had a problem on his computer? Just keep hammering it, Krungo, till it works. The code. I will even whisper Krungo the code. Wait, Krungo, you're not supposed to watch the stream during the game. That's cheating.
I'm watching the game.
I'm supposed to be able to get away with complaining. How do you get nice hats? I'm not sure.
Talk to the computer, and then like you can switch your hat if you want to. When I played, I had an apple in my head. I was trying to pick something else, and it just defaulted to apple because someone just started the game.
Yeah, just keep trying, I guess. Burger Kingler thinks you gotta hammer it till it works, so hopefully that's all you gotta do, but...
It's Link!
I mean, the only thing that's too bad is, like, yeah, if we will have to rehost or anything, then people will obviously have to still be in the chat and or figure out somehow.
Well, and I mean, I can update the code if we need to rehost, so...
Yeah.
No big deal. It's weird that we only... Seems like a lot more people are trying to get in, but I don't know if it's not working. We got 4, and there's chat. Daniel could be reading the chat right now, but he's not.
Oh, how do I bring up the... Oh,
you gotta go click, yeah.
There. I'll click.
I'm sure there's some nice encouraging messages for me.
You're doing all you
mean,
can.
The joke boat captain, there you go. It was worth it. Whoa, Jazz's name is a swear. Ah, so you can just enter it once and then keep hammering it. That's good to know. Good to know. Good to know. You can turn censor off. I wouldn't. I wouldn't if I were you. I'm gonna get banned from my own game. I wonder who Not Tap is.
Me!
Should I start then? I mean, are people able to join in the middle of the game? Because maybe we should start one.
Start it up.
Well,
You can
yeah, go ahead and start, and then
Start it up.
I mean, you
start
can
a
start
small
up,
game.
and then after the game's over,
I'm surprised.
we can go again. And
I
people
feel
can
like
join
people are still having connection issues, but I don't know. Oh, hold up! I mean, according to this pop-up box, we shouldn't.
Let me start it.
Well, there's this box, and it says
Box that's
it
evil.
says I need 5 or more
It
players.
says recommended.
Well, this is a good excuse to get you guys somewhat.
I could play in here while watching your game.
Yeah, hey, you do what you want, man.
Can I play too?
Wait, we got a fit. Just go for it. Krungo's in! Krungo's in!
Wow, the gang's all here.
Leo, let me know if the code doesn't work for you in the middle of the game. I wonder if you can join in the middle. I'm surprised it's having so many issues, but then again, no, I'm not. You gotta be in the lobby. Well, we'll let people know when the lobby's back up. Who will be the first to try and the first to die? I think, because I'm pretty sure the mobile game should be able to join Leo. I think we have some phone players. Like, I would assume Jazz is a phone player. I don't know if No is a phone player. We should have some phone players playing on their phone.
That'd be what they do.
They phone it up. Okay, so I didn't see it, but somebody, was it Gumball? Wait, don't say their name, right? Uh-oh.
Well, it's
Who was it? That was quick. That was quick.
well, it won't do.
Oh wait, I think I know who it is. It's that blue boy. I missed it though. Did you see? It happened so quick.
I saw it happen. Whoosh.
It happened quick. I mean, we're allowed to talk about it as stream watchers.
Congo, it ain't me.
Or maybe not. I mean, I guess Daniel, you could join us, but you know, you might as well be a ghost.
Well, he has a
ghosty
chance
things.
to win as a ghost.
Hey, September is here. I mean, September. Well, thank you,
Wow,
Dave.
Dave is here.
Thank you, young Dave.
Dave promised he got out of his hay bale just to see us. What's up, Dave?
I wonder who is who's gonna get it. Happy September to everybody. Can't believe Dana was the first to I mean, it's right there on the screen.
Yeah, I figured that's why Dave was here. I was told it's all okay for you to murder because you're on. It's virtual. That's okay. Pokemon Go.
Maybe they didn't vote Krungo.
Who voted?
It ain't Krungo, that's for sure. Could they not come to a decision? What? Why did they vote Krungo? What? Well, come on. That was a big oops. Why did they vote Krungo? That doesn't make any sense. No, he didn't do anything. He didn't do. Who called an emergency meeting? Why? Why? What happened? Wrong place, wrong time. What happened?
You remember our experience when I was playing and we found out what happens when people are they do when there's the suspect.
I can't believe this guy. I can't believe this guy. I think you should play Addy because it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun.
No, Addy, you should play.
Dave's gonna be there. Hopefully it works. I don't know why we were having so much trouble getting people to join. I didn't realize he had the forward ports.
Being murdered by Dave is probably an honor. It happened to me a lot in MB2.
Who got voted? This is criminal. How did this happen? Gumball!
I told y'all it was Gumball.
Gumball.
I saw it happen.
Right. Wait, is it the same code? Gumball.
Yeah, it's the same code. So if y'all want to play again, y'all play the code. Press the code and.
All right, it should be the same code. See if people can join. I don't know.
You goofs.
You goofs.
Y'all let me down.
Y'all let Daniel die first.
Well, Daniel, I think you should play again because you didn't get much of a chance to play.
Of course, Gumball would go after you.
Well, I was chilling with my buddy Gumball, and it turns out I shouldn't have done it.
Shouldn't have done it.
I would say you want to probably go in groups with more than one person because
I hope it's working for the other people because
you never want to go alone.
Oh, Burger Kingler, thank you for the follow.
Thank you, Burger Kingler.
Much appreciated.
Continue
Addy
to
for
eat
real.
your burgers.
Coming right
They'll
at
continue
you.
to stay cold. See ya, Addy.
Oh, I guess we're starting. What? What happened? Whoa! No one watched the stream. You shouldn't be watching it.
I'm watching it.
I'm so bad at this. I'm new to the game. What are we supposed to talk about?
Talk about what you had for lunch today.
Welcome back, Gumball.
Welcome back from the world of murder.
Oh, welcome back. Good gravy. Dave, try typing exclamation point code and you should get the code, hopefully. Maybe. Discuss. Yeah, I want to see the discussion, please. Oh, can't wait to see the finger pointing begin. Discuss. These are some suspicious folks. I saw Kayla play an online game with some random people, and it was funny because the imposter was super polite, and I just knew right away that that was them because they were just like pouring it on too thick. But I thought it was funny because if Kayla was typing, she probably would have been typing like this imposter, so people are going to think Kayla's suspicious even if she's not the imposter.
Alternately, I just say nothing.
Politeness kills. But now that I've said that, everyone's going to be overly polite to throw me off the trail. Uh-oh. What? I want to see who's what. Skipping is probably smart, Krungo. Oh, sorry, Dave. I wish it worked better, but you know, if y'all are having problems with that, let me know and I'll try to get you the code. We've been having some hosty issues tonight, but you know, what you gonna do? I wonder if there's any ways to make it work more better. Oh wait, people were talking about regions. So is there a better region to play in? Because we could always host in a different place.
I think they're saying Europe or Asia was recommended.
Oh.
We have experience with this. And other things.
That's true. Because yeah, I figured this region's getting pretty hammered. Keep it low. Gumble, not from what I've seen. What I've seen, not looking too good. Like, I imagine your ping will be a little bit higher in a different region, but it'd probably be worth it. American Make Card. You know what Ford stands for? Fix or repair daily. Fix it again, Toby. US cars. I mean, I've had nothing but problems with American cars. But counterpoint, I've pretty much only driven American cars. Oh, thank you, Pad, for the follow.
Thank you.
Much appreciated. You got Fords, we had Chevys, we had a Honda, or we have a Honda. I don't drive it, so no experience there. Wait, what do I drive now? The Chevrolet. Yeah. There are people among us, and we have to find out which among us is a bad fungus. We're looking for him. We can't find him. So who is No? Because No is dead. I was waiting for Jazz to swipe his card and check the map. It's either Addy or Tap. Ooh, Detective Krungo is on the case. Detective Krungo, I don't know.
Uh-oh.
Daniel! Oh! They sussed you out, Daniel.
Oh,
They sussed you out.
oh man, I am no good at explaining. I don't really know what's going on completely.
Do you want to play Kayla this next time? All right, Kayla's up to bat. And then when she's done, I guess I'll finally give it my first go. I haven't really understood anything that's been going on. And I reacted very strongly when you were the imposter, which was probably a mistake. But no one should be watching the stream anyways.
No, they were, yeah, no one acted like they knew what was up or anything. Again, I don't know what...
Kayla, click play again.
I don't know what's going on with the shipment stuff. Do you click on customize to change your name?
Yeah, I don't know. Because, yeah, maybe I would think so, but I didn't see it there, so I don't know. There must be another way.
Oh, well. No one else is changing their names. We should probably try and...
I mean, I would like to change mine at least once, just for the heck of it, but...
Yeah.
Let's see, where's Sparky? in the beginning menu. You have to change it in the beginning menu? I heard something about changing it between rounds, but I guess not. Among Us, how to change name. I guess you do have to change it.
White outline box above host. You can't change without rejoining or rehosting.
That's too bad.
Alright, Sparky.
Peace.
Each map has a special viewer for figuring out the imposter.
If we get 10, I might recommend... Oh, yeah, because it's only on one. You're right, we need to change that, but... Wait, Kayla, I think you can change it. Oh, we gotta rehost. Having one imposter.
Yeah, I think they were complaining about that before the stream.
Oh, thank you for the host. Or sorry, thank you for the bits, Callpad.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. You don't have to rehost. It's just in settings. We could go change it real quick. Let me see.
All right. Yeah, we're rotating out who's playing. We're having 2 people here in the room being able to talk and watch the game from afar while one person is in the room playing, so they don't know what's up. I thought I did pretty well as far as killing 2 people, but unfortunately, again, I didn't really know how to explain what was going on, and so basically every word I said was hanging myself with a noose. I should have just not said anything.
So wait, I looked at the settings and I did not see...
Oh, there was no way to increase it.
I mean, I might have just missed it. Did anyone else see it in the settings? Because I kind of scrolled through them real quick.
No, I was busy explaining what
happened. No. I didn't see it anywhere, but...
Oh, I see. Are those the maps on the tables?
We could always rehost. It's kind of fun to have one, but you know. Kind of fun. It's really neat.
Oh boy. Oh, you got a little puzzle game like Battletoads.
It's really neat. Matt Wii Sports.
Yeah, I didn't know about Matt from Wii Sports until recently.
Matt from Wii Sports.
He's pretty pro, and apparently in a lot of Wii Sports games.
I mean, should we just rehost after this and...
Yeah, I get.
But if you make it 2 and you have only like 4 people, does it still do 2 or does it do 1?
I would assume it still does 2. I don't know.
There's no code on screen anymore, is there?
No, not while you're playing.
But I wouldn't want to keep bringing this up and down, would I?
Nah.
Best to have my cheesy graphic on at all times. Although we are going to get a new code soon, so what's the matter?
What's the emergency button for?
If you're having too much fun. I guess. I really don't know. I don't know. Do y'all think I should up it to 2 imposters? Uh-oh.
Oh.
She's doing the downloading.
What is she downloading? I think I should have ignored what Gumball said and actually played the game, because there's a lot of things that's confusing.
Yeah. We should have imposter jams going while we play. Matt Wii Sports.
Oh, see? There's the code right there.
Mantune? Mantine?
I think Kayla's doing pretty well.
Mantone.
It seems important to choose the right hat, because I feel like... Oh dear.
Kayla's dead! I mean... Kayla, they can't hear you! They can't hear you!
Everyone's asking where, no one has an answer.
Oh, ghostly.
Found body and admin, you know, has all the answers.
What's Mantine? Mantine?
I was going to an engine. I'm in the southeast.
The Krungode.
Hey, we'll read your messages, Kayla. I did a power thingy.
We're doing the ghostly thing. Wait, can she hear us from here? Oh.
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe we should shut that door.
I mean, it doesn't matter right now.
Kayla, you're dead.
And he was talking to her earlier.
Oh, she can hear us. She can hear us.
Krungo admits it. Krungo did it. Everyone vote Krungo. Yeah, I saw Krungo and Lingo on the other side. Someone tried to lock us in. Leo made his choice.
No.
Good on you, Leo. You gotta get
why they? That does it.
Let's see what she thinks about
Krungo didn't assist with O2 levels.
That does it.
The penalty is death for not helping. I was on the other side of the map. Krungo didn't kill Leo though.
I'll be in my room. Thank you very much.
Did anyone kill Leo? Honest Dave voted. Zad voted. Guess I'll skip for now. Good idea. Best not to, jump the gun on voting if you don't know for sure. One remaining. Who's missing? Who hasn't voted yet?
Fourth wall broke. Yeah, we need to.
Oh wait, it was a split vote, wasn't it?
Golden Oreo.
Yep. Yeah. All right. So it was a split vote. There was too many skips. Not enough votes.
Have you ever had birthday cake Oreos? Eddie, the imposter has been vindicated.
When you rehost, name us Billy. Billy M.
Billy, Imposter Billy. Imposter Professor Oak. Ooh, that would be a great name if it would fit, but it would never.
Yeah. Don't name us Imposter, please.
I guarantee you it's Dave.
All right, since we have ghost vision now, we will probably get to see the next murder happen, if a murder happens. So far, it looks like there's sabotage. The sabotage thing was confusing me too. I don't know if you can do it. It looked like almost you could just click on the map and sabotage wherever from any place. I don't know if your character has psychic powers or what.
I mean, eventually we'll have to rehost to change the map, right? So we could.
Yeah.
Did they already decide on like a favorite map? What's everyone's favorite map in this game? There's only like 3 of them, right? Which one are we playing right now? I guess whatever the first one is, but I have no idea. Is this game good? Because so far it seems pretty great. This is not DE Dust. Oh no, that's not right. So wait, Jungle Chestnut.
Is
Skeld? Thank you.
Is she actually helping them as a ghost right now?
I think she can still do her jobs, yeah.
Oh.
And it's probably a good way to encourage people to not just quit as soon as they die.
Gosh, I should have.
Can the ghost sabotage things for fun?
That seems counterintuitive.
I mean, I guess you could be a
ghost.
You could be a spooky ghost.
Yeah, but there's no. If you got killed, you'd be going against your team. That's no
Interesting.
good.
Oh, so imposter ghost. So that's why it's fun to have multiple imposters. So you can have a sabotage ghost and a regular ghost.
All right, and that's good info because now, when that. Oh. I didn't see the body, but apparently Gumball died. Ghost talk. Where? Someone asked that. In a hallway to the north of communications. So, you like baseball?
I want to see that. That'll be pretty funny.
Whoever it is taking their sweet time killing.
All right, so Jazz sounds pretty miffed, so I don't think it's Jazz.
Sparky felt pretty menacing.
It's Dave. It's Dave.
Dave?
It's Dave. It's Dave. It's Dave. It's Dave. Oh my goodness.
I like.
Didn't we see who it was? And I missed it.
Well, yeah, I think I know who it was. Should I say who it is, or
no,
would it be bad?
No.
All right, I won't say.
It's better not to.
I won't say who it was, but I think I know.
It's gotta be Dave. It has to be Dave.
Well, aren't we the early bird? I'm gonna.
What if it's not Dave though?
I'm suspicious of Dave and Leo because they voted last round. See, that's what got me. Is like I just wanted the vote to be over, so I voted first, and obviously not a good thing.
Wait, it was Sparky?
Yes, it was.
Oh wait, no, I mean, no, wait, I don't know who it was. I need to keep my mouth shut.
Me too, Gregor. I don't think they're suspecting Sparky though.
They don't know.
Suspicious. Ooh, double
Could
suspicious.
Could be Dave.
So even though it's a one imposter round, maybe Krungo and Jazz are the imposters.
It was Mrs. White with the crowbar. Sus means sustained. Yeah.
Sus means susceptible to damage. All right. Ooh, I think they actually got a vote this time, right? No! They keep being indecisive. No one is figuring this out.
Wow. Can they see that?
See what?
See what? Maybe not. I don't know. Guh.
They can't
Would you like
see
a Juggy
anything
sound?
apparently because they don't know who
Jiggy.
it is.
I said Jiggy. Daniel, I said Jiggy.
Oh yeah.
No, I didn't.
I didn't hear you, so.
I said Jiggy. Yeah, I know you didn't hear me. Here to play a friendly game of Crocodile Dentist. Why you got on the first two? Wow.
See?
Guess there's no more of that.
Not a good omen for this game.
Not a good omen.
What is this? She's scanning herself?
Oh, so we should stay on this one, Gumble. By the way, welcome. Welcome. We could stay here.
Your death will not be event.
We could stay
Wait,
here.
Addie died. Oh no, Addie. Not Addie.
Gumble, do you think we should do two
Wait,
imposters?
What did Addie
Okay.
say? I missed it. Oh.
Let me rehost. When I go in there to play, or actually, I'll have Kayla rehost, and then I'll update the code, and then maybe I'll go play. I don't know.
Right, Krungo's dead.
Depending.
Krungo's dead. How many people are left? If you haven't finished your tasks, finish them. To be honest, I was fully suspected either Jazz or Lee.
But Kayla's got to play again. Also, Daniel, when you were imposter, was it Q to kill?
I just pressed the button on screen because I did. Because in fact,
What are the keyboard controls for someone who might know? And
because yeah, I was trying to find the key to go back from sabotage and I couldn't find
Right.
it. So, and I see Kayla doing the same thing, just clicking. So.
look. Dave is on the trail of something. The stream can see us. Yeah. Hi, Krungo. But that's so funny because whenever Dave tries to convince people of things, he does such a terrible job of it.
Funny Dave seems to be eager to place the blame.
And Malarkey is an expert. Malarkey gets it.
That's an LOL moment.
Dave is so. No.
Wait a minute. They voted Sparky. They got her. They got Sparky. Nice. Good job, Dave.
Wow, good job.
Dave, you are a natural born leader, Dave.
Good job, Dave. All right, should we rehost for two?
Yeah, go in there.
All right, I'm gonna go rehost for
you. Good job. A lot of people died, but y'all figured it out. Good job to Dave. I don't think an imposter's won yet. Looks like it's kind of tough to be imposter, which is why we're gonna add some more. Make it a bit more difficult for the crewmates to win. All right, so there is. All right, don't do anything because he just put the game up, so he hasn't added the code yet. So don't ask for a code yet, because
Or do. I mean, you know.
it's not updated yet.
Do what you want, right? I can't see it. I think Kayla was covering it up.
Alright. And hopefully it'll work for everyone. I don't think anyone's joined yet, but
Code should be up. Hopefully it works. If not, I don't know what to say.
oh, there we go. It works. The code is working.
We got two imposters now. I was hoping you could change it in the middle of the game, but
Hopefully we won't have to change it anymore. But I think, yeah, again, that's what people were complaining about before, that you had to keep rehosting to change all this stuff.
now, hold on a second. I think I gotta fix some stuff. Let's see. Hold on a second. Please hold your cards. Wait, what was it? Okay.
Hurry up!
Hurry up, everybody. Let's try this. Okay. We're waiting for people to join.
I mean, there we go.
Got 3.
There we go. See, I feel like a lot of people didn't realize what happened since they weren't watching the stream anymore.
It's okay. Yeah. Sorry. Well, no, that just shows people are being honorable, you know? I should have had Kayla write that in the chat before I did it. Sorry. I don't think we'll be changing for a while, at least, unless we really just get the itch to change the name or whatever. I'm sorry.
Amigos.
I'm new to this. Can you tell? Here, Dave, that's pretty sus that it doesn't work for you, but I'm gonna hook you up. Let's see. Alright, Dave, I tried whispering you. Well, I think some people are just having problems with whispers, because like if you refresh, sometimes it works, but let me hook you up.
I've sold all my stuff.
Let's see if that works.
That's bullet ball.
My point. Got Dave in. Alright, well then you're good. I have bullet ball. Don't I got the code. Oh, so someone's got a party mount. Party. Unless Sparky's getting. Alright, nice. Glad it worked. Oh, no worries, Leo. Maybe I should tell Kayla that. How long is it gonna take, Leo? We could wait for Leo.
I mean, we have room.
He's
one
rebooting.
more in there, so hopefully you can get in before that space is filled, Leo. Timeout errors. Bummer, Leo.
I'm a peppermint.
We waiting for Leo. Who is not that being played by. All right, we're good.
All right, the room.
Go for it.
The room is full.
Start that game, Kayla. Kayla, click start. Kayla.
She might not be able to hear you.
Don't forget to hit the start button.
All right, everyone looks pretty non-suspect right now.
Krungo's got a banana on his head, but he looks like Cloak Base.
Got a nice round table.
You know what I mean? He's got that Cloak Base look going.
Yeah. All right, so far it looks like everyone immediately is going their separate ways. Good strategy to not find out who the killer is. But there's 2 of them, so they could be crafty. Oh, someone already found a dead body, apparently.
Who died?
Addie.
No!
Poor Addie. Already? Where? Addie.
Not Addie.
All I know is Gumball is innocent. That's what Dave says. That I guess Gumball and Dave were hanging out. He was with me the whole time, so he's clean. I was in O2. Dave and I were in navigation. Jazz was in weapons. Golden Oreo barely saw it. What did you see, Oreo? What did you see? I saw Snow Stuff go to the west side.
Ooh.
Killer Tube.
I don't know.
I saw Snow Stuff go to the west side, so they're possibly clear. Who are Golden Oreo and Snow Stuff? Jazz voted.
Killer.
Jazz did an early vote. Dave did a vote.
Are you sure? Y'all don't know nothing right now.
No vent from right to left movement. Votes are coming in hot.
You don't have any evidence.
Well, I mean, that. Oh, wait, actually, no, it says that they skipped the vote, right?
Maybe.
Gonna skip? No? Alright, they skipped and it doesn't show, so. And it looks like that's what Kayla decided as well. Everyone skipped. Alright.
Except for Leo.
Leo went for a vote. That's kind of sus.
I think Leo just won the vote.
No, well, it may hurt him if anyone paid attention to the vote. And Kayla goes right back to downloading.
Quit all the downloading.
Uh-oh, someone pulled out a cord.
Well, you know what?
What?
I gotta say, I've got a good feeling about Kayla. Based on what I know.
You know what? I got a pretty good feeling too.
I got a pretty good feeling.
What I don't got a good feeling about is whodunit, because I haven't seen much going on. They've been pretty crafty.
Right.
Oh, nice. Kayla, kind of a puzzle master.
Kind of a puzzle genius.
Hopefully all that puzzle solving won't get her into any trouble.
You looking kind of sus.
Oh, today's code 53332. Hopefully the killer won't find that out. You know, I still don't know what that emergency button is about though. I feel like, oh, all right, there's another dead body. It was a golden Oreo. The Oreo is down. LOL is what Kayla says first. All right, it feels like it's cyan. Leo, what are you testing this round? Electrical, where? I'm an admin with Dave. Found him back. Krungo was with me. Dave keeps finding himself with people, but not killing them. Interesting. I was heading to admin. Snow Stuff was with me. I'm in the hallway below the cafe now.
I missed who slaughtered you, but I guess it's best not to talk about it, Golden Oreo. I hope you get your vengeance. Oh, I'm sorry, Eddie. I hope it's not my fault, but if it is my fault,
Leo was at engines.
then I
Leo and
apologize.
Gumball are Miss Frizzle Magic School Bus. So whiny. I was in the navigation. Only two coming from. Kayla just keeps saying LOL, which I like that strategy. I think I'm gonna steal Kayla.
Just saying LOL.
Just add LOL.
She's gonna get voted as the suspect. She's so sus.
I haven't seen anyone since the O2 shut off. So stuff was
Even the
throwing
way she
garbage out.
types is suspicious.
I went to fix the O2, but it was fixed before I could get there. I haven't seen anyone since the O2 shut off. Dave is accusing everyone. Good point, Jazz. Oh man, Jazz is pretty good at this. All right, Leo, like you said, I think Leo likes to vote.
If you could see me throwing the garbage out, that means I'm innocent. I'm Switzerland. You're the kingdom of sus. What the heck?
Jazz has voted. Is anyone else gonna vote? Here we go. We're getting some votes in. I'm still not sure. Well, if you're not sure, then skip the voting.
Whoa, did Snow Stuff just call Krungo brown? Suspect! His name is Krungo!
That's how a lot of people, you know.
I know.
They don't need to remember the name.
Call Krungo Krungo.
No one was ejected, y'all. There's still two imposters out there.
There's two of them!
They're gonna get you now because no one's getting voted out.
Hopefully it works for you, Eddie.
I'm sorry, Golden Oreo, but there's still time. There's still hope. I'm a little worried about what might happen here. Kayla in a room with Snow Stuff. Oh, someone else walked in. Krunko.
Wait, as long as what if they're both the imposters?
I don't know.
Wait, did someone die? What happened?
That's just an alarm because
okay.
the ship's broken, right?
What if those were the killers and they had Kayla exactly where they wanted her?
Well, see, that's a good thing she got out of there.
I'm sorry, Eddie. I wish it worked better.
Well, Leo was looking at her, but all right, someone else died. I think it was Green. No? All right, Sparky died.
Sparky died?
Sparky and Dave died. Two more people died in the interim. So what's up? Two people have died. When oxygen went off, not tap went away from admin room.
Oh, is Kayla gonna get voted?
Explain yourself, Kayla. Hurry,
hurry, Kayla! Don't climb up.
I was heading off to turn it on.
Oh my gosh, she sounds so suspect.
I swiped my card. Then
blue. No, she sounds so suspicious. She's in trouble.
There's an oxygen. I didn't see that. Oh, this is bad. This is so bad. Can confirm they swiped card. Is that a good thing? That's a good thing, right? That Snow Stuff saw that. So see, it's not Kayla.
Maybe I should do the Judge Judy thing.
And Brown already had it. I didn't see Snow Stuff go for O2 panel when I went out. Okay. Are you skipping the vote? I mean, I guess you don't know, but Jazz is blaming you. I think you should vote for Jazz, Kayla.
Ooh, we got Laptop Eddie.
Hey, murderers. Hey, Dragmire.
What are good Among Us tunes? There's Among Us, Among Us.
All the Ace Attorney.
All the Ace Attorney. Yeah, here
Leo playing the quiet game.
It's Picture Dad.
All right, let's see. Ooh, they all voted Kayla. No, Kayla.
Fall Guys.
Oh, I can't believe it.
Rip.
The killers are running rampant, swaying everyone with their honey sweet words. What? So far it hasn't mattered for Team Multitap whether we've been guilty or not, because we can't get a word in edgewise.
Yeah, when you're playing, turn off stream and chat. Yeah, because I think we've been doing a good job of not necessarily like ruining it, but you might as well.
And yeah,
and you don't want the visuals.
And next time we'll try and tell everyone before we close the room if we have to close the room, in case you need to get a new code from the chat.
It's Gumball!
I just turned the lights on with Jazz. Can you give a reason? Krungos wanted a reason. Yeah, I was with Gumball. I haven't seen them anywhere. I think Jazz is definitely guilty too. I don't know because I haven't seen him kill anyone, but I feel like Jazz is the other imposter.
There we go
with Cyan.
Already killed. I don't know.
Jazz is making his vote. Come on, they should at least suspect Jazz. The emergency call button isn't enough. Being a mom isn't gonna help, Krogo. They need one kill.
What guest character should be in Retro Adventures? Oh, nice try, Leo. Trying to throw people off the trail, huh? Not working.
Not the time. Wait, who did they vote for? They don't know. No, they voted Snow Stuff. So wait, yeah, that's it. So yeah, Gumball was Cyan, and Leo was the other one. It actually wasn't Jazz. It was Leo who talked about Retro Adventures and wasn't voted.
Whoa! All right, well. All right, Dragmire, you try using the code command because it's the same code, or should be.
You killed 4 people.
Oh wait, never mind. We got a full room. It looks like. The room's full.
It's sad, Gumball, because we didn't see any of your kills.
The code will stay the same, Dragmire, so as soon as someone drops, you can probably get in there whenever the lobby situation changes. Demented Circus.
Jazz was blaming everybody. Jazz, why?
Trust the admin. I should probably swap off with Kayla after this one, but I'll let her play once more. Daniel will take care of the Phoenix Wright playlist, maybe, while I go explain it.
Who should be a guest character in Retro Adventures? Have you considered someone from Among Us yet, Leo? Alright, so there we go. We got Kayla, seeing Krungo going off, alright. Just chilling in the cafeteria, you know?
Just chilling. Who should be a guest character in Retro Adventures? I don't talk to murderers, Leo.
But Gumball said he killed 4 people, so I think Gumball was doing most of the killing.
Oh.
Is it okay to be playing music while the game's going on?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, good.
I don't think there's any real music in the game.
Just a couple spacey sounds. Oh, dead body already. And it looks like poor Jazz was the victim. Oh, and Golden Oreo's down too. There we go, perfect. Wait, where? What do you mean, wait, Gumball?
Should send this to a new playlist. There we go. Whoa.
Someone was going down the vent and elect. When you say someone, Leo voted. Leo voted right away. I'm in storage now. Just destroyed asteroids. I guess I'm not too worried about voting early now. People don't seem... Alright, never mind. Krungo's calling them out now. Where's the body?
Oh, I'm sorry, Oreo.
Oh no. Yeah, because it was called for Jazz's body, and unfortunately you got left out of the vote. I just walked into electrical.
That's messed
haven't seen the body. Leo, where was the body? Come on, Leo. This could save your skin. I think the body was in the back left corner. It reacted. No. Okay. I was just on Grongo can confirm he was entering electrical. Dang, there was a body in electrical too. I mean, there are two bodies. That's true.
I like the Halloween outfit. It's very festive.
I haven't seen anyone. Yeah, you keep missing the action, Kayla. Yeah, that's right. People are just now noticing there's two people dead.
So how do you play this when I do go play? You just move around and you do jobs or whatever?
I mean...
The jobs are pretty straightforward.
I wish I knew. It looks like they're straightforward. And it looks like it points at arrows when things are dire, so...
Gotcha.
You can follow the arrows at least.
And there's something about vents, but only if you're Murder Mackenzie, I guess.
Yeah, and I guess... Yeah, I would assume, yeah, you don't want to use the vents unless you're a killer. But,
well, but I mean...
yeah, I mean, you'll look suspicious if you're not.
What if you just want to get around places? I don't know.
Alright. Oh. Gumball's calling a skip. Gumball's calling a skip. And Kayla... I mean, I guess it's fair when you don't see what happened. I guess it's best to skip. Alright, and there was one vote for...
Someone voted Liam, for Dave.
But that doesn't matter, right? Because you need more...
No.
That can't be good. 2 people down and no one voted off. Yikes.
This is good.
I think 2 imposters is definitely balancing it off a lot more, making it a lot more challenging for the survivors.
I should skip this one.
Alright, Kayla hanging out with Krongo. Hopefully this is not a mistake. Alright. Oh, there's a lot of people in this room. The buddy system. Wow, everyone's in here. Dave's leaving. I don't know. I don't like that. Where you gotta be, Dave? Why you gotta leave so quick? Alright, doing some good wire fixes. Leo helping you out, I guess. There's Addie. Just passing by Addie in the hallway. Nothing bad happened. Good. Oh, we have an emergency fix.
Suspicious, yeah.
So far, again, Kayla not really seeing anything bad happening, so I'm just as unaware as anyone else of who done it.
Do you think they'll vote me out if I say, hi, I'm new?
No, I think everyone so far in Multitap, you know, they try to wait for some clues, wait for more
hi, I'm new
evidence rather than basing it off of random comment. All right. Was there actually a new body? Oh my goodness, 2 new bodies.
Wow.
Addie died. We just saw Addie. And Gumball.
Wait, okay, hold up. She's not the killer and she's saying things like that, like, oh, dang, the count doubled. Oh, well, doesn't matter if they die.
I was trying to chart a course. I didn't see Dave with O2.
What is she doing?
Sparky just solved O2, just saying.
She's incriminating herself.
So Krungo pointing at Dave, saying that Dave hasn't been helping. Sorry, I am a slow type.
Suspicious.
I haven't heard much from Dave either. Yeah, Dave hasn't said a word. Pretty unusual.
Pretty unusual. Sus typer. Yeah, it happens.
Dave, you gonna defend yourself at all, or scrambling for the right words right now? Where was body found? Dave's not saying anything. Dave is so screwed. I was trying to figure out where the O2 thing was. Yikes. Dave's gone. Dave is an imposter and he's gonna get voted out this round. Thank goodness. Kayla, I know you probably can't hear me, but vote Dave.
I saw you at a ship's window. Yeah, I guess we're voting Dave.
Get that Dave. Yeah, yeah.
Honest Dave.
Nice. Good call. Good call.
Wow. Yeah, don't forget to vote. Oh, what's up, Ryan? Dave was an imposter.
Dave, he couldn't say a word to save his own skin that round.
Honest Dave.
He's a little too honest.
Yay! Bye, Dave.
We finally got one of them. Alright, the trouble is, we have no idea about who the remaining one is. I'm a little scared for Kayla's life right now.
Flip the switches. Yeah, she's hanging out with 2 potential killers.
Well, I mean, but
they got rid of one at least.
There was 3 of them, so
buddy system. Now she's going alone.
Unfortunately, yeah. I mean, they have to fix the ship. They can't all, you know.
Who can you trust? Oh, oh,
He didn't do anything.
What was that?
He didn't do anything.
What was that?
He just likes admiring Kayla's work. You do good work. See, I know why they don't let you talk during the game, but I wish you could just do offhand comments like that.
Yeah.
I guess you can have voice chat and stuff. That's why you have that, right?
Fix lights. I mean, voice chat could definitely make it fun, but you know, I kind of like this too.
I mean, it's like, so far, I know I haven't played that much, but I sort of like the bird's eye view more than I'm actually playing.
Right.
Oh, no.
Wait, Krungo got stabbed?
But wait a minute. We saw someone on screen for a little bit. I forget what color it was. Oh.
It was Krungo, Kayla. The body had a name.
I found a body in electric hole. I was just about to turn.
I think it was Krungo, wasn't it?
Yeah. Because, yeah. I was trying to turn lights on. I haven't.
That body had a name.
In a while. I was on cams. The last person I saw was Leo.
The body had a name. Dang.
But that was a while back. Snow Snuff, he said he was on cams. Who's not talking right now? Barky said something, I think. Leo doesn't
It
talk.
sounds like some malarkey going.
I thought Kayla might have seen someone run off, right? I saw you two. You're gonna have to be a bit more descriptive than you two. But not Leo. Alright, there we go. So Leo's suspicious. Leo. This music's perfect. Sparky kinda says, come on, it's Leo!
It's Leo!
Vote Leo! Vote Leo!
It's Leo!
What an offhand comment.
It's Leo! It's Leo!
Kayla, please vote Leo. Exactly what an imposter would say after being quiet all game, that's right.
But what if it's Sparky?
And look, Leo voting, he's trying to push. Come on, guys, let's vote.
Yeah, it's pretty good, Ryan.
A cheerful music for the vote off. You're skipping, Kayla? Come on! Alright, 2 people voted for Leo. Does that mean, is that good enough? That's the majority, right? Yeah.
Did they? Oh no!
That's not good.
What have we done? What have we done?
Whoops.
You twisted their arm, Daniel.
They're not watching the stream, they can't hear what I say. But I was wrong.
You
I
were
was
very wrong.
From my
I'm so sorry, Leo. I'm so sorry.
From my spectator seat, I will admit I was wrong.
You were dead wrong.
Oh,
Snow Stuff was the other one.
Snow Stuff. Oh, so I guess Snow Stuff.
I guess it's my turn
Killed
now.
off the other player. At least you didn't die.
All right, here I go. Here I go.
Well. Snow Stuff's gonna be AFK. You may get killed, Snow Stuff. You may die. I'm sorry, I don't know if you could hear us, but I was saying that you should vote for Leo. I'm glad you voted Dave. You got Dave. That was good. Leo was being very suspicious.
He was being very suspicious, and I had vibes. I was just like, I need to get away from Leo. But
He did. He hung around you a lot of times. He was being creepy that way too. So, Leo, I don't know if you were trying to just help Caleb, but
I was running. Sorry, Leo.
all right. So, Mugen starting the game. This time, y'all playing with Mugen, a real treat. Again, hopefully no one's watching the stream because if whoever's playing ends up
listening to the stream.
Right, whoever's playing, if they end up being imposter, I'm probably not going to be able to help myself from talking about how they kill people or what they're going to do. So
Yeah, I didn't. Most of the time when I'm playing, I don't see anyone else playing.
I know. We saw that while you were playing. You every time. Oh, Aramgard's in the game. Good old Aramgard.
Yeah, no one hung around me. Which obviously the first time I played that made me very suspicious.
Ooh.
But I think they realized that that's just how I play.
Right.
And I also detail exactly where I've been. Oh,
I'm sorry, Dave. I didn't think about that. I guess Mugen can still boot people from this menu, right? So I might tell him that if the vote is taking a while. I was not that. It's not. I saw Crum go locked in storage room. No innocent person talks like that. Oh, y'all making an awful mistake.
Mugen, stop.
Mugen threatened that he would do this, and I can attest to their innocence. At least Addie's trying to back him up despite what he's saying.
Just kill me.
Alright. It looks like Snow Stuff might not be voting, and Snow Stuff said that... Oh wait, no, never mind, they voted, so I guess they're not really AFK. Alright. If someone else is gonna be AFK, then I'll tell Mugen about the booting stuff. He probably already knows, but... Moiter, she wrote. Alright, that's all the votes, and they all voted for Golden Oreo. What did Golden Oreo do?
Golden Oreo wanted death.
Oh. Golden Oreo was an imposter. Alright, so that's one of them. Golden Oreo outed, I guess maybe because they said they were going AFK or something, but... Alright. So that's one of them. Good going so far. Did you see who was killed?
Someone... they had red.
Oh, the red one?
I think so, red or brown.
So, well, it wasn't Krungo, and it wasn't Aramgard. Addie's still around. No one's eating the pizza. That is weird.
Everyone's sticking together.
This is good. This is good. Now they can't get away with anything. Uh-oh. And they're splitting up just as fast.
Like, you would think in a game like this, you want to stick with at least 3 people.
Right.
3, because then, if one of you is the imposter, you can't do anything. Yeah, you don't have enough time to kill 2 people.
The problem is, obviously, everyone's very independent. Everyone wants to, do their own thing. If there's something wrong with the ship, they gotta fix it.
Yeah.
So, it's like...
You can't communicate while you're playing.
Yeah.
You just have to assume someone else can keep an eye out for you.
Right, and so far, so good. I think the killer's finding themselves in a tough position.
Everyone's sticking together for a while.
Yeah, but people are starting to trail a little.
I like how Sparky killed me and then immediately decided to claim my body was found.
I mean, that seems like the smart move, though, because I wasn't doing that, and it made it difficult. Alright. So, Sparky's dead right now. Sparky's dead. Alright, Gumble says it's Dave. Welcome back, everybody. Dave says it's not him. Jazz says it's Dave. Why is it Dave? They seem sure it's Dave, but they're not giving any reasons. I want to vote Dave if you guys want it. Sounds awful threatening. That's it. I was fixing engines in O2. He's been locking doors and then sabotaging and going right to it. Jazz made a vote. We can afford the risk. I saw Dave run into O2. Can confirm. All right. I guess Aramguard's sticking up for Dave. Aramguard, I think, is one of them.
And immediately Dave said, "Besides to not
Well,
gut back him."
well, I don't know if that's a mark for or against Dave.
I think Aaron Carter's one after.
All right, Addie, you gotta be the deciding vote. All right, I don't know if she skipped it or not. Oh wait, they all voted Dave. All right, moment of truth.
Was it Dave?
Honest Dave was not an imposter. You numbskulls.
Dave was making it look like he was very suspicious, though. When you.
I guess, except he was talking fast. Like the one time he was an imposter, he wasn't talking fast. He like clammed up. This time he was actively trying to defend himself.
That's true, because yeah, I did notice that was the one thing I noticed about him was because, you know, he likes to talk. But he didn't talk at all, yeah, that one time he was an imposter.
Man, it is Daveless. No more Dave, just Ghost Dave. This is good music for what's going on right now.
Oh, murder!
Wait a minute, was that a new bot?
Yeah.
I guess it has to be, right? Because
Yeah.
they get rid of him.
And you just ignored it.
Mugen just walked right past.
Admittedly, when I found the one in electrical, it took me a minute to realize that I saw a body because I saw the report button flash and I was like, what the heck is that about?
You see how Dave said WTF before he got voted? That's his final word. Dragmire's with me. I really like how Mugen just walked by the body.
It's honestly kind of easy to miss. I was in the electrical room though. I just saw it, and it took me a minute to realize I needed to probably make an announcement that it was there.
Where was the body? You know where it was, Mugen. I know you didn't notice it, but you know.
I think he.
I knew, by the way. I'll wait by admin. But this is
That's exactly where it was.
so you know what all these areas are called. How did you figure out what they're called?
They keep popping up on the map and then they pop up on the wall.
Oh, okay.
And they'll also pop up when you enter the room.
All right, good. I need to pay better attention.
I don't know where everything is, but it helps. The map does help, but you don't know how long you have to look at the map before you get murdered, so.
I don't like not that guys. Wait, I didn't see who the votes were for. Oh, they all voted Mugen, no!
That's what happens when you walk by a dead body.
No, I think we all know what really happened. He kept talking like that and they finally got sick of it. Good reason not to do that.
Time to go chase the killer. That's honestly one thing I wanted to do was like find out who the killers like sneak around.
Yeah.
Especially once you know who they are, because it's like, well, so I've watched their murders live.
We're calling an emergency meeting.
Man, the numbers are dropping.
Alright, why was this emergency meeting called? It's snow stuff. Alright, wait, who said that it's snow stuff? Gumball. Mugen's all business when he's dead. Dragmire, Krungo, and Gumball did not pause to turn off lights. Snow Stuff was the only one who went south. I went to Cam's. It's 1,000% Gumball. The only other possible is Snow Stuff or Dragmire. 10,000% is pretty high percentage when you're not sure who it is, Dave. Because you need to look at the map and select lights briefly. Ooh, good point. Zad. It wasn't quick enough for the others. I like this evidence. Pretty compelling stuff. Hello, Mugen. Alright.
Do not tell your friends.
Oh, that's 2 votes for Jazz. That's not good. I guess they thought. Oh wait, but
They voted
more
Snow
for
Stuff.
Snow Stuff. All right, was Snow Stuff the imposter? Was not the imposter.
So is it Gumball?
No, Jazz was rallying so strong against it. Emergency meeting. Vote off Jazz. Jazz is gonna kill y'all if you don't do something about this right now.
Gumball tribunal.
Emergency meeting again. Emergency meeting. There we go. There we go. All right, Krungo.
Well, now another person's. Yeah.
Right, Krungo. Tell them that it's Jazz because of what Jazz did. All right, Jazz. The jig is up. See, good, good. He's on the right trail. And see, Gumball asking Krungo what he thinks.
This is good music. Well, they only have one more chance, I think.
Yeah, it's like this is it, honestly. the phony baloney pause routine will fly by me. That's right. Vote Jazz, please. All right, good. Gumball getting the motor going. Aram guard, good, good. No, I can't see who they're voting for. All right, yeah, they all vote for Jazz. All right, moment of truth.
It was Gumball, y'all. It was Gumball. Wasn't it Gumball? It's Gumball.
How are you sure now? Because he was suspecting Jazz, because that's what got Jazz voted off.
Just.
I think Jazz knew the Jeekin was up. There was no way out of it for poor Jazz. Oh, Aram guard! Dragmire, you swindler! All right.
It sounds appropriate that Dragmire would kill Multitap.
Hello.
Arrow, how are you?
Did you like my chat?
I like the part where you walked by the dead body and didn't even care.
I'm new to the game.
No, like.
What are you supposed to do?
You're supposed to report it, but then you can also be like Sparky, where she killed me and then reported me immediately. But when I was in electrical, I didn't notice at first that there was a dead body. The report icon flashed. That's when I noticed something was sketchy.
I see.
It's easy to miss, but you literally like ran by it and we were just like, what the heck?
Kind of sus.
Pretty suspicious. But no, it's uh-oh. I think
Why did they call meeting already?
I think Dave's getting on his soapbox.
Uh-oh. Vote Dave for do it. Eject
Dave's on
him.
his soapbox right
Eject him. Vote him. Vote him out. Vote him out. Vote him out. Krungo and Gumball, I know they voted Dave. I know they did. I'd vote Dave too. Throw Dave out of the ship. Dave has such an ego. It'd be extra funny if Dave wasn't involved. He deserved that. He deserved that. What? Tie with the skip, maybe.
Yeah.
That's pretty fun.
Daniel did make a good point that when Dave is suspicious, when he was the murderer, he didn't talk at all.
He didn't.
No, which is what tipped me off that he was probably thought
That's honestly the smartest thing to do, because some people maybe are good at, twisting the truth, but I feel like most people just give themselves away. And my Google Assistant just talked to me.
I haven't
Google.
obviously been the imposter yet, so I can't say how it feels. But I mean, I was reporting pretty much everywhere.
Wait, Agent Dave's not hosted anymore? Oh, that sucks. I think I have the picture somewhere, but I don't know.
I saw the picture the other day when we gamed.
Oh yeah, and GoldenEye.
Yeah.
I wonder, Eddie, I could give you
Dave is chasing Daniel. I think Daniel thought he just got axed.
Wait, actually, yeah. Can I get on the PC real quick to do something?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I guess I can reach. Sorry.
Alright, this conversation.
No, actually, I need to post it first.
I like how Dave's just tagging along with Daniel, like, you're not escaping me, bro.
I'm kinda sus, Sparky. I think I posted one in this Discord recently.
Sparky, I trusted you, and then you murdered me. I don't know how it made me feel.
When were we playing that?
Oh.
Oh, there we go. Alright, Eddie. Eddie, it's not quite the same image, but we'll have to fix it. This will work for now, and it's fresh off of Discord CDN, so even better. Even better.
Yeah, that's fresh off of us playing game. We wanted to do all the Agent Dave.
3 days. I mean, it's almost as good.
It's Triple Dave.
Triple Dave. Hey, what's up, Maticus?
He was being chased by Dave. And that's his...
I need a Hadouken for Matt. There we go.
I like this music.
Yeah, Phoenix Wright's got some good tunes.
It does fit.
Nothing much, Maticus, just watching everyone kill each other.
Oh, there's a map they were talking about where you can actually watch people moving around. Uh-oh. I think you know who this is.
But you want to know what I think?
Hmm.
I think Dave deserves it.
Uh-oh. Addie was caught in the act.
Whoa! Whoa!
You run fast enough.
Whoa!
I saw the dead body and ran. You ran, son of a report.
Why you don't report? Ooh, caught in a lie! Caught in a lie. Well, I mean, it wasn't a lie that she ran, but...
Yeah, but it's a good point. Go cool down.
Good.
This way. How Addie got caught.
Ooh, yeah, I think so, Leo. That'd be pretty funny. Ah, there we
Hey,
go.
they got her. Addie got caught in the act. This is good music for Addie's.
Oh, man. Game over, Addie.
Oh, there's one more left. That was kind of fun though to see that.
Yeah.
Like, dang, so that's what the murder looks like when you're not being murdered.
I feel bad though, because Addie was the only one who defended me last game. You know what I mean?
Things are different.
But I guess she turned into a cold-blooded killer overnight. I don't think I did see the boss battle. You should tag me. I know you've been posting some videos, Leo. If you tag me on Discord in one of them, I can go check it out. We need to play the latest one on Multitap some night. What starts solemn duty here?
He needs to go to administration inside the card, shoot the asteroids, go to electrical to divert power, and then go to communications. But I don't think Daniel doesn't know where to go. Because he was asking me earlier how I know where everything is. Also, the fact that he's running away is probably a good look.
I tried to stick with people for the most part.
Yeah, which I think is a good idea.
But then the vote got me.
Yeah, and the first time I died, it was probably because, when we first played, it was probably because, again, I didn't hang out with anybody. But I think people realize that's generally how I play, is I just run around.
I'm not being part of this he said, she said stuff.
I do like to make sure people know where I've been, because at least then I have a good alibi if I do end up being the murderer, but...
Busted.
Passed by Jazz a couple times, so you didn't kill me.
And then... a golden Oreo, how could you? Confession. I don't want to be an imposter. No. What? Oh, they just gave it up? Wait, did they just admit it?
I think so.
What?
I wonder if you can select it so you don't have to. You can't be an imposter. That's probably.
Why do you not want to be?
Isn't part of the fun being the murderer?
That's the most fun part of the game. Oh, thank you, Leo.
And the boot in.
Oh, yeah, damn, I think this is a good idea. I'm confused. Daniel was about to do the booting. Well, that's kind of not fun when they give it away. But good job to Team Tap, I guess. If you're the imposter, don't let anybody know. Oh, you want to keep playing or keep swapping, or
I'd want to keep swapping, but if...
you want to go play, Kayla?
Okay. How many times do we play? Once or twice?
I guess we're just gonna keep swapping, so I'll be after you. Good job, Team Tap.
Not the sad.
Well, we had sad music, so even better. Ooh, Mutant Tag Team, maybe.
But that was funny that I saw Addie. And like she said, she knew I was following her, so I don't know why she thought she could get away with it. Hey, Madigan.
Is that boy start? Shh. Yeah, that's the most important part.
We're gonna have to talk about it.
Talk about what? You didn't have to say anything.
It's unfortunate, but we're gonna have to talk about it.
Just go oddly quiet, then never. Oh! What? Why are you watching? Oh, I'm Oreo. What are you doing? Oreo, do you want to play? I'm confused. You shouldn't be watching. We're not even. We are innocent, honestly. Like, hold up your hands, Daniel. We are innocent. We're not playing. So, I don't understand. Oh, well, good cover up.
I'm gonna fix lights. Do we skip?
I think, is Dragmire sad, or? Oh, because you're dead. I see. I don't know about this. Thank you, Oreo. Oreo, do me a favor. Honor system. Don't watch the stream. Don't read the stream chat. You play the game. What?
I mean,
you think there's only one way to handle it?
I mean, if they know now, then.
I mean, it's too late. But you know, just do your best with what we're given. But I mean, you know. Well, who hasn't voted? Oh, we're good.
Wow, a complete skip.
No one was ejected. I need a new song. Me and Star are gonna play Mega Man 4 instead.
What?
Just to cover up the game, you know. We do need like a delay. Well, okay. Yeah, you can talk freely here. People shouldn't be reading the stream chat.
Right, like I was a little confused at what was going on, Dragmire, and I realized, you know, they both were imposters, so that's why they were able to have 3 people there and still bad stuff happening. Yeah. It's like, yeah, right. It's like,
They'll tell them what's up, and then they realize they were in cahoots.
Vindicated. This will be an interesting game. I guess. Blue acting kind of sus. Yeah, you know what? I would say so.
They haven't done anything. No crime against following. I was following a lot of people, you know, just so that I could be with other people. So I can see why Leo was doing it now.
Kayla getting awfully attached to Golden Warrior.
Might be a good idea.
Well, I feel like, you know, I feel like, you know, I mean, if it were me, like, you know, if I knew what I knew, would you blame me?
Party in the vent.
If I knew, you know, if I knew what I knew, which I do know what I know, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm saying. But like, if I knew, I do what I knew.
Good job not just going the other direction where the other person was going. Very convincing.
Are the other maps too confusing or something? Gumball was acting like this was a good one to start with.
I like this map. I don't really see the need for...
Well, because yeah, we're not going to get used to it anytime soon.
I still don't know what all the rooms are called. People are like, it happened in admin or whatever, and I'm like, I don't know where that is.
I don't know. Good cover start.
It's bad cover because I don't know what I'm talking about. This doesn't look good for Kayla. This doesn't look good for Kayla.
Where's that button? Why did she opt in a vent?
Well,
Finish him.
maybe they didn't see her.
Dave!
I think maybe they didn't see her actually. Saw Gumball doing the scan. Why didn't you go to electrical when the lights went up? Dave, don't say that. No. I saw Addie there too. Ah, I see, pointing the finger the other way. Just Kayla, you're talking too much. You're talking too much. I felt kind of bad. Somebody sabotaged the lights. All it takes is one accusation. I'm innocent, guys. Don't string me up again. You have been wrong before. Dave, you can't, you know, make your round carry over to another one. Kinda sus, Dave, just saying. You know, there's more to sabotaging the lights. No, it's all about the lights. Oh. No one knows what's up.
Not enough information.
They saw the body, but that was it. Jazz and Jackmeyer just hanging out, you know, ghost buds.
Ghost buds. Bud ghosts.
I can't believe she got away with it.
At least the honor says, I mean,
Maybe.
maybe. Partially, Jazz. Partially.
At the very least, the only things that can go wrong really is when we're playing as the suspect and if we see whatever happens.
That's true.
So
for the most part, I think it's fine.
There have been quite a few rounds where we had no idea what was going on and made some bad adjustments.
Yeah, it seems like a good game.
Oh yeah.
I think there's going to need to be some... Yeah, I think they're probably working on improvements for streaming. I would feel like they didn't really expect it to blow up this big, but you know, it's pretty nifty. It's pretty nifty.
Can somebody fix those darn lights?
Uh-oh.
This isn't gonna look suspicious at all. Oh no! She goes back in there! She goes back in there! I'm sorry. I was just That's amazing. I tried to follow Dave around Spanish.
There's no way.
I don't think they know.
Way.
I don't think they know.
There's no way.
I don't think they know, actually. I thought for sure from that. But again, it's easier for us to say it looks suspicious when we see everything that the player does. They might have not seen all that. Everybody is here. Name a specific Gumball wants names. I also saw Dave standing around twiddling his thumbs while the reactor was going up. Oh, if Krungo hangs Dave, this is gonna be sad. Anybody see Dave?
Krungo always wants to blame Dave. What? Why is he blaming Krungo? What is Dave? Use your brain. They're just blaming each other. Are they this stupid? Are they this stupid? They are this stupid, aren't they? But well, hold up. Has an imposter been voted out yet?
No, they're both still running around.
So I mean, one of them could be right. I don't know. I only know one thing. Oh, thank you for the follow. Name I'm having trouble reading at the moment. Much appreciated. Wait, are you Dio? Are you Dio?
Yada yada.
It's Dio. What's up, Dio?
Oh no. Oh no. This isn't good. Changing vote to Gumball.
Oh no.
I'm voting Dave.
Wow. Dio himself. Well, it's an honor, Dio.
This is ridiculous. None of them are on my channel. They all voted Dave.
No, wait. He could still be an imposter. He could still be an imposter. We finished part 3. We finished part 3 recently.
We did. That was
we watched part 1, then we watched part 2, and then we watched part 3. So we seen some JoJo.
I like that Jotaro theme.
Yeah.
That's what I call it. That's not the real name of it.
It is pretty good. But we haven't watched any of that part 4, part 5 stuff, and we haven't read any of the manga or anything like that.
But we have seen the panel of Sapelli hearing about the bread.
Yeah.
And getting very, I don't know if it's angry or frustrated.
Oh, but and Oreo knows something. Oreo,
don't mind me.
Oreo, I swear. Oreo, if you can hear me chastising you, then that's a problem. But you know, we'll address that later. Shame on you.
Oreo knows nothing. Oreo knows nothing.
As far as Oreo knows, Oreo saw nothing. Let's start with a D. Ooh, I only know Dio. Who's the other one? Dunkaroos.
Dunkaroos.
Do you remember?
All right, let me think about this.
Dostar?
I know of Steely Dan, but
Steely Dan.
I guess that's an S, not a
Diavolo. Ooh, that's a good one.
Dang, where was it this time?
Daniel Darby. There you go.
Darby.
Jaggers. Are there more?
I think it's Self.
There's one more.
There's 2 dark.
Danny
the dog.
Rest in peace, Danny.
I know it's not Gumball because I saw him do the scan. Yeah, I didn't see anything either, and you can believe it.
Rest in fire.
Krungo already voted.
There's one more. Ooh.
Right. There's too many. There's a lot of people whose names
There's Devo. Wasn't there a Devo character that was named after Devo, or no?
That sounds.
I thought there was a Devo or something.
I was trying to remember the name.
Did we? There is no Devo character. Crack that whip.
Huh.
I thought there was, but maybe not.
Maybe it was close to Devo.
Devo and Dio together.
Oh, that's where Dio's name.
Dario. Who's Dario? Dio's dad. Oh.
Alright, let's see.
Gotcha.
Alright, Sparky needs to do the vote. Sparky can't decide.
Dio too.
Wait a minute.
Diego.
Alright, they voted on Snow Stuff, which Snow Stuff was an imposter. Snow Stuff.
Who's Diego? What part does Diego show up in? Snow Stuff's out.
Alright, so
There's only one imposter left.
only one imposter left.
Who could it be? We don't know.
I don't know, but the ship's in trouble.
Part 8, okay.
That was good. That was good. Although maybe
Could have got away with it.
the old runaround.
She's gotta be kidding me.
It's a difficult position for her to be in, for sure.
She's in trouble. Like, started licking her lips and getting close with that knife, and then it's like, oh. Ah, the old Blair Witch stayed in the corner.
The ship's in trouble. You gotta fix the ship.
She's a suspect.
How is she gonna get away with it though? Because it's like they are so knit together right now.
Yeah, nothing breaks this group up. Oh, she's a little eager.
She knows what's gonna happen if she does it though. No, nice, good call. What?
Oh, maybe because...
Did the ship break or something?
Oh, the ship broke, I see. Okay, so is it my turn?
Wow, yeah. Good job, Kayla. Nice. All right, I can see. I was always so eager to get kills and stuff, but it's better to play the long game. The room is full right now, but maybe. Oh wait, Golden Oreo left. So maybe if you do exclamation point code, the code should be. I mean, it. Oh wait, someone joined again. I don't know if it was Oreo again. Yeah, Golden Oreo joined back. Kayla, good job.
Well, I was getting worried at the very end when they were all crowding around me because I was like, oh crap, they suspect me.
Right.
Because I was like, dang it, they're gonna figure it out. I didn't do anything. I only killed Jazz. He was the only one I got. So I'm pretty Snow Stuff did the other ones.
And you got him good.
And the thing is like, at least once or twice we were like in the same room when someone died and we just walked away. Like literally the time I killed Jazz, you saw me. I walked out of the room and immediately walked back
I know, and I thought you were donezo then, but
yeah, I thought so too.
But they were so busy yelling at each other.
They didn't suspect me, who was having a really hard time of trying to come up with valid reasons. Like, yeah, because you did notice how my talk differed than before.
Right. I mean,
it's not the same.
It was just so funny because again, from our perspective, of course, it was obvious, and we were laughing at how like you would like sort of run towards someone, then back off when you noticed there were more people. Oh.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to find opportunities, but obviously the last time there was a couple chances I could have got Sparky, and I'm just like, but they'd know it was me if they caught me.
Dave just said that he killed Snow Stuff, found in the cafe. Dave running away from melting reactor core. Dave saying that he did it.
I wonder if maybe he's trying to do some reverse psychology. If he says he did it, then people will not vote for you. Because these past couple times he doesn't do it, and then he ends up trying to defend himself. He died.
Right. All right. So Mujin's skipping out on the vote.
But yeah, that was a game, and I could have easily like threw Snow Stuff under the bus, but I didn't want to.
Yeah, no, that's good because more chance for you guys to win if you play together.
There's no traitors. Sounds very straight.
Not tap you're next. Wait a minute. All right, so they all skipped it. All right, good. Because yeah, that was kind of. I know someone died, but I don't think there was enough evidence. No one was given enough clues.
This is kind of fun though.
Oh yeah. It's so interesting because it's like I don't want to like call out things and make up stuff when I'm the killer or whatever, but when I actually see something, I just say something, and it's funny how readily people will believe that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking, maybe just if you are the killer, just throw out something.
The thing is, I went back and forth so many times to so many different places. I was waiting for someone to be like, what is she doing? Because I was all over the map. I didn't want to be like, oh, I've seen everybody, because that's suspicious.
I mean, and you were actually fixing stuff and stuff though, right? So.
Yeah, I was helping fix things. I wanted to make it look like I was a normal person. So that way if I did go after somebody.
Starkey says that she thinks Gumball's faking tasks. Gumball faking. I saw Gumball sitting still too. Gumball, do you care to defend yourself? I just finished 2 tasks in admin.
I mean, it's possible that you have more than 1 task in the same place.
I mean, I don't know if Gumball's guilty or innocent right now.
I haven't seen Gumball do anything sketchy.
It doesn't take much to convince me. Meechan voted for Gumball though. I guess he feels that he's being a little too suspicious. I don't like Gumball's tone. Has spent 13 days, 9 hours watching Multitap. Oh, you know, just a quick 13 days. Most of that was probably Little Ninja Brothers, Eddie. If we would play more Little Ninja Brothers, that'd go up. It's a pretty lengthy game. I'm skipping again. I mean, that's nice of Gumball not to just randomly accuse someone even though everyone's not participating in this witch hunt. Alright.
But Gumball ends up getting the boot anyway.
Alright, they all voted Gumball, but was it right? Was it a right thing to do? I'm a little worried. Gumball was not an imposter.
No.
He was telling the truth. Didn't you hear the sincerity in his voice? People were just too eager to vote that round. That's sad. Y'all just booted an innocent man.
Now they know how I feel when I got booted.
I like how no one cares after the fact. They just wants to go on. Oh well.
Because he loves a crewmate. Oh well, more jobs for us. More money to split.
Poor
Gumball.
He just Mick, if you see anything suspicious, let us know. Oh no! All right, good. He's gonna be. Dave didn't say anything. Did he see it?
He either didn't see it or didn't care.
Did he see it?
He was right there. Maybe Dave doesn't care.
But one of the imposters was already voted off, right?
No, I don't think so.
Oh wait. But Snow, I wasn't sure because I feel like Snow Stuff like already got themselves booted or something.
Someone else got killed. Dragfire got killed.
So, because Jazz is, oh man, in cafe. Half die too. Yep. Door near medbay, so they didn't even find Mugen's body. Just sliced Dragfire up like a turkey. I'm on a roll. What? I was just leaving medbay and on my way to cafe.
I'm really wondering if Dave is if he's honestly really the killer, or he's just saying it because he thinks people aren't going to suspect him if he keeps saying it over and over again.
I might be remembering wrong, but I think Snow Stuff would it show their name as red if they were.
Yeah.
Really?
If you're.
If you're the suspect, I know it was showing how the other person, but yeah, and Snow, I thought they were, because if they were, then that would mean that it's Chad, and I think they're not voting for Chad.
I'm not voting for Chad. They're gonna think it was Dave or something.
Oh no! Every round, this Joker's going to pretend he did it until we say no more. Oh, they all voted for Dave. Oh no!
Not Dave, y'all. Oh, he was. Then why was he bragging?
Yeah, I guess that was his plan to make him not look suspect, and it makes sense because, like you said, we saw him ignore the body. So, and I guess he went off and he killed someone else. That always goes well. It doesn't seem like the best move to me, but I guess he still has a chance of winning. Maybe he wanted to get the heat off of his friend.
Tactic.
I never get away. This.
That's not wrong.
I mean, yeah, but if a lot of times I've seen a lot of times where people will call an emergency meeting or report a body and no one will know what to say. They have no clues to point out who did it. So if you say anything that makes you look bad, then you're gonna get daggers in you.
Dang, there's so many ghosts now.
I mean, this is it, right?
Yeah, because there's two.
Yeah.
There's one imposter left, So yeah, if they don't get the imposter now, they're probably gonna.
Uh-oh, I see two people pointing fingers at each other. Chaz and Golden Oreo.
Well, we know who it is.
We know who it is, but can they figure it out? You
boy.
Okay, nice try, bud. I walked in and then you reported. Jazz, what were you doing when Chrono and I were in navigation? There we go. Nice. Question. See? This is what I should do when I don't know. Ask questions. It know me. Making sure neither of you were sus. Always that. Yikes. Kill him. A call for blood always works. We need Jinx here. Jinx can figure it out. I spot the liar. I need to do. Yeah, I forget that you can help out. Is vote timer an option you can change? Maybe? Yes? Uh-oh. Bye, Jazz. Alright, Oreo voted, 1 vote left. I think Addie hasn't voted yet. Addie, do the right thing. I know you can't hear me, but do the right thing. Ooh, the cheetah man. Alright. 2 voted for Oreo and 1 voted for Jess, so does that mean Oreo's at... Oh wait, no, 2 voted for Jess, so it was split.
Bye.
That's not good. The game's not over yet, but it might as well be since they can't figure it out. Unless someone calls an emergency meeting and decides who it is right now, I'm afraid it's too late for this group. Oh. Alright.
This is our last chance.
Alright, Oreo knows who it is, so...
Push that sub button.
For what it's worth, my tasks are done. Same.
Oh yeah, Jazz. Of course you are.
I just have 1 left. If you don't vote him... I love how strongly Oreo is going for this. Oreo is going. I saw you running up, Sparky. I trust you. Golden, you sure want me to just kill? Sparky voted.
The problem
Who did Sparky vote for?
is that if Golden isn't careful, he's gonna get got. Yeah.
Well, the votes, were they gonna come out the same way this time? Or, oh boy. Hey, shout out to Aramgard, the ghost. Aramgard, I hope you're helping out your team from the dead. I hope you're spotting some of the killers, giving them ghostly support. You gotta get the vote out. I'm telling people, if you don't vote, I'm gonna boot you. I like the idea of fast votes, yes. In Scary Game too,
It's up to you, Addie.
I mean, that's the difference, Dave. This is all about talking. It's coffee talk, Dave. Voter intimidation. Oh no. Wait, it was 2 for a Golden Oreo, but someone skipped, so does that mean Golden Oreo? Oh no!
Golden Oreo.
No! No! Well, that's it. That's the game, right?
Yeah.
No?
I mean, I feel like there's no other chance. There's 3 of them left, but it's like...
So, but if they called an emergency meeting right now, and they realized the wrong they did...
They still win. I'm surprised the game's still going with 3 people. I'm wondering what's up.
I mean, I guess still a chance. No, there we go. Well, you let Jazz get away with it. I can't believe it.
I can do it.
Oh, good, he's switching it. We're in that vote time. Good, good. Good stuff. 30 seconds, hype. Wait, did you play? You played before, so I should play.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Right there.
You're fine. This game's pretty fun, y'all.
There's room for 1 more.
Hello, welcome back.
Hello. Room for 1 more.
Why are you typing the way you are?
Here, should I write it in the chat? Like that?
Why do you write like that? Silly thing.
That's my yeah, that was fun, Sparky. Thanks
That's
for
your-
playing. Have a good night, Sparky.
See you, Sparky. Thank you for playing and for murdering me.
Thanks for watching. There is room for one more if someone else wants to join. I don't know if anyone was waiting to play or not. We may be good with this group. Are they yelling at each other afterward?
They always like yell. This is pretty fun though.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
It's also interesting just watching the chaos and then being like, I don't know.
I don't know if anyone else wants to join, honestly. 15 seconds to vote. No discussion. I feel like 30 is good. Daniel, start it. He's on the soapbox.
It just becomes a lot of
I don't think anyone else wants to join, really. There is room for one more, if anyone's interested. It's a free game. You can play it on your phone.
Ah, what a pair.
I could go play it downstairs on my phone or something to take that last spot. Or we could play it in here and ruin the point of the game. Hey, when you're here, Eddie, you're family.
Wondering what Jalen's gonna do.
What a game.
Oh yeah, that's pretty fun.
Alright, I'm gonna leave the room for a bit. Not suspicious at all.
Okay.
Watch out.
I'll make sure that the tappers don't burn the place down. Uh-oh. Dang. That's pretty slick. Uh-oh. Start might be in trouble. There's some good bops, y'all. Start has a few marks there, but he's doing alright for now. But we'll see. It's funny that Dave and Start are the two Moirers. It's a pretty good combo. Whoa, are you back?
Yeah, what I miss?
Daniel killed,
Wait, this must be imposter.
He's me and Dave are the imposters.
This, when something happens, I'm usually there from some Ace Attorney game. Maybe the third one? I don't know.
It was funny. He was hiding an event, and then as soon as, like, someone popped in the room, he went whoosh and killed him.
That's pretty cool.
And then he reported the body. And...
Ace Attorney game the third, that's right.
My
Ace Attorney the third.
one concern is that with the way he keeps doing this, is that if he is the one who keeps reporting the bodies as being found, then he's gonna get caught doing that.
Yeah. Probably. Pretty sus. Take a drink every time Eugen says sus.
Can I drink? I would say drink Dr. Pepper, but we've got no Dr. Pepper here.
If we had it, you could.
I would drink it all day long. If you shake, I'll drink that.
Take a drink every time Eugen says VTuber.
Take a drink every time Eugen decides to do stuff. Like, type those funny faces. Daniel still got his haters.
Boom, 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 boom.
I'm trying to realize, which I haven't noticed Dave typing anything, which again seems to be the modus operandi for.
So wait, it's really Dave and Start.
Yes. Dave doesn't talk at all when he's being, you know.
So it's team multitap.
And the fact that he just left the comms area after he got sabotaged is probably not going to be a good look for him.
No.
Instead, he's going to go kill Jazz. Uh-oh, never mind. Discuss. With Jazz and me. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Jazz might have caught on.
Is start the one? Yeah, starts playing right now.
Someone might be in trouble. They're still not gonna vote. Guys, get it together.
But 2 people think Dave is guilty.
See, they're starting to suspect the right people, but it's if they get enough votes piled on them. They need to play their cards right because people are gonna start to turn on them quickly. Jazz is following Daniel very closely.
Into the vents.
You might want to look out.
Oh, what's up, Ghost?
See?
Whoa, Ghost, we just
Dang.
What? They did it? That's all she wrote. Alright, I guess you're up, Kayla.
Okay.
Good job, Dave and Start.
Dang. They were on top.
I guess Dave must have killed a lot of people at the end. Because I didn't think that would end it.
There is room for one more. There is room for one more. Anybody want to play Agent Dave? I'm innocent, yo.
Yeah.
Oh, there's room for 2 more.
I think Jazz was trying to
Possibly.
figure me out at the end.
What's she trying to change? The game settings? She needs to go to the computer. Oh. What are they yelling at her to change? Or maybe she just wants to decorate. I don't know.
Well, I killed Jazz at the end, but I thought there were still lots of people left, so I was thinking that maybe it was because Dave killed some people. I'm not sure.
Sounds fine. Alright, maybe start the game, I guess.
Oh, okay. I was so scared, and 2 people were constantly voting for me. So
I prefer to not blend during a game again. That's fair, Eamon. That's fair.
if you blend, no one can hear what you do.
That's true. It's great if you want to be suspect. Will Among Us blend?
Oh.
And we do have room for one more, so me and Star are going to push heavily to recruit someone new into the game. This time during our discussion with those chosen few who are not playing. Hey, you know, it's a lot of fun. It's free. It's on mobile. It's on your...
I'll download it right now.
It's on your iOS. It's on your Android. It's on your PC. You gotta pay $5 for it, but you know, what you gonna do? This is on mobile and it's free on mobile. You have to pay $5 for the computer one, but it's on mobile and it's free, Eddie.
I assume the reason it's free on mobile is because you have the disadvantage of having to play on mobile.
Eddie, will you join us? Whoa. I'd like to see Eddie take a stab at it, you know, for lack of a better phrase.
Kayla's doing good work. Fixing everything up nice and shiny. Avoiding death. Ooh, sticking with Eremgard kind of close.
Dead body reported.
Alright. I definitely saw nothing. Poor Dave got the axe.
Where? Dave is dead in navigation.
Alright. Just saw Gumball next to the body. Literally nobody nearby. But
Uh-oh.
I was with Eremgard, I suppose is who you're saying. No, you weren't. Not Tap behind me. That's true. You were in the cafe alone. I forgot who I'm with. Oh, it's Drag. I was in admin and just diverting power to weapon.
A new body was found.
Goldie is lying.
Goldie, you're lying?
Gumball might have self-reported. Could. That's true. I know from experience. That's a thing that can happen.
It's pink.
No, I'm not.
I got my card first swipe. Nice.
Better abstain from the voting. Alright. Most people chose to skip. Not enough evidence.
Would it be a bad thing to yell at the top of your lungs, I love to stab in the first? I love killing!
I love snow ghosts.
Oh, I think Eddie's gonna join.
Oh, frick.
So Eddie, it won't let you join till they're in the lobby, but you know, the code should be the same, so you should be good for the next time. Pretty exciting.
Just waltzing around, doing your thing.
Oh, download the files. Uploading.
That's not good. I can't believe it.
It was Dragmire.
Dragmire hanging out with so long and yet. And it looks like Snow Stuff got killed too. That's the body that was reported. You. Just say that, Kayla. You. Yell it at the top of your lungs. Hopefully someone's having a seance. Oreo and Dragon Sloppy. Was in storage. Security. I got done with that.
Wait, Dragmire, why are you here? Kind of suspect. Well, no witnesses, right? No witnesses.
It's Goldie, I tell you. Could have been from it. No me. That's the best defense.
So if everyone finishes every task, does the not imposter team win or something like that?
I would assume so.
Okay.
I feel like.
Go.
Otherwise, it'd be a.
Gotcha. Because I mean, I feel like you definitely want to play the long game and not just stabby stab.
Stab, stab, stab.
Yeah.
Oh wait, did it say Oreo was an imposter? All right. So we know who the other one is, but Oreo's out there. Jazz was right. Jazz was right.
Wait, I think it canceled out your task, Kayla. No time to read the chat. You got data to upload.
Ghostly help.
Task completed.
Kayla doing her best to prevent something horrible from happening.
Upper engine output. I mean, you want to read the chat, but I feel like you're just going to get people killed.
Another distraction from the imposters.
Don't text and drive.
I didn't understand that one game, which was making me feel real nervous because I wasn't fixing it and everyone else had to come in and fix it. What? Did they just die?
Uh-oh.
Oh no, and no one saw it. Oh no. Dragmire. Emergency meeting. All right. What does Jazz know? What does Jazz know? There's only 3 people. It's Drag, says Jazz. Me and Addie were stuck together. Jazz and I were together. That is true. Well, It sounds like they got it figured out, so
Wow.
they don't need to talk about it. Oh. Sorry, Dragmire. Yeah, well.
Check out this updated autopsy report.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Dragmire, who do you want to vote for? Well, it's tough to get away with that last kill.
All right, Eddie, your time to shine.
No, that was
Get ready, Eddie.
good stuff.
All right, is it me next, I guess?
Yeah.
All right. Join up, Eddie.
Y'all did it. You did well. You found that mean old Dragmire. The buddy system works. Oh my goodness. Y'all are a bunch of good friends here. Uh-oh, no time to talk.
After my murder. Yeah,
You were avenged.
I was avenged.
You were
I'm glad they
avenged.
figured it out at the end. But no, it was funny. I didn't say anything about Dragmire when I was with him when the other body was found, because I was just like, I didn't know what to suspect.
Yeah.
Saw Oreo wandering off by himself, and I'm like, well, that's normal. And then, of course, Dragmire popped out of the vent and killed me after I was wandering with other people. I'm like, of course. Of course, Dragmire, who had no suspicions about, kills me. That's good. I like getting to see Gumball getting killed, though. Not the Gumball killing part, but the part where I actually got to see it happen. It's like, oh, wow.
Unfortunately, it was his downfall.
It was his downfall.
He did not realize Jess and Addie were working together hand in hand.
I mean, that's how you gotta do it, especially with how little people, what's left is you gotta stick together, because eventually that one person is gonna mess up some
No.
part.
Unfortunately, we didn't see anything go on here, so we're not. Oh, and poor Gumball is the first to fall this time. 1, 2, 3, not me. Medbay. Krongo was with me. Drag is cool. Eddie and I were near electrical. Uh-oh, you're gonna need to come up with an alibi, Nugent. Drag is cool. I was in storage. Alright, so it sounds like Jazz was alone also. I was near reactor. Addie also. I say skip for now. I saw Dave and Jazz down around communications. Gumball is dead. Can't say I'll miss him.
Dang. That's cool.
No need to talk badly about the dead. This looking like a skip round. Skip Rogers.
Sus Eddie.
There were a couple suspects. If you were good at, like keeping a list of who could have been it that round, might help narrow it down. But
Get out your clue box.
I need to bring that with me next time I play this game. I feel like it's my only chance at logically figuring out who did it before, it's too late.
Murdered. See, if you have a crowd of people, then you can see who's not in the room with you and be like, okay, it's gotta be one of you.
Yeah, the only problem is now with this 2 imposter bit, is like even being in a room with 3 people isn't safe. Slide that card. Good job.
I'm just staring at that map longingly. Ermgard. I don't trust him. He's just following you. What if he's a murderer again?
But see, you can't do that. You can't, bring your past biases with
I
you.
know, but it doesn't make me feel any better.
Like that turn around that. Oh, I don't want to interact with this fellow. Ooh, I didn't like that. You're right. That was kind of suspicious the way he went in there, and then as soon as he saw someone else was in there, suddenly just gave him pause. Oh, Jazz is down. Jazz is usually good at figuring out people, so this is not great for the group. Was with Addie and No Tap. Saw on admin. Well, not Tap. I love that show. No, don't get distracted. Snow was an admin the entire time. No one was here by the time I got here. Confirmed with Tap and Drag. I was helping in Nap. Somebody was in storage and they were killed. Just tell me who to vote for. Killer. Are you saying that you're the killer, Snow Stuff, or no? We skip. It's gonna be a skippable round. Did anybody see somebody come from storage? You're all worth it. I was briefly in storage, but I was going to electric. How can people keep all this straight? I didn't know what I ate for breakfast this morning.
I had a brunch breakfast. Probably a bad idea. And a hot chocolate.
Alright. Let's see who votes for who. This may be an important clue. Everyone skip? Alright, so everyone's trying to not be suspicious. Good call. Because now I have no one I can pinpoint it on. Do you have a guess at who it is?
I haven't seen enough sketchy characters around.
There's still 2 running around, aren't there?
Yeah.
No. Yeah, I think. What is this? Open the door. Can you control the doors? Do you know?
I feel like you probably can, but I wouldn't know how to do it though.
Because see, I was blaming Chrono early on. I'm like, he closed the door, and he's like, can you control them? I'm like, gosh, I guess I don't know for sure. I just like blaming people. Oh no, don't hang out with Aramcard.
He's not trustworthy.
There's old Sussetti. That's the thing I was having trouble with. Do you know how to fix that one?
No, I haven't done that one yet.
I was messing with the dial and I felt like I got close. Maybe you just have to wait on it for a while. Uh-oh, new body. Dave's down! What are we gonna do without Dave?
Who doesn't like Dave?
Hallway between admin and storage. Eddie, not tapping, myself, and comps. Alright, that's a good alibi for you 3. And if it's 3 people, then...
Eddie did just come out from the hallway, though.
I believe it is a self-report. Alright, which would mean that is Krungo, right? Snow murder. Doors got locked on me as I got close. Dave not speaking. He's a corpse. Gosh darn it. I saw Eddie. What? And not go fix it. So I left to do my task. Sounds like Addie is being suspected, sounds like Krungo's being suspected, and sounds like Snow is being suspected. Alright. Looks like Mujin's going for a Snow vote. I like that. I feel like it's Krungo or Addie. Snow. I say Krungo. But it's Snow. I say. Alright. Ooh.
It's a
It's
tie.
2 split.
So
2
they can't
split.
do anything.
I think Mujin's right to suspect Snow, but maybe that's the wrong thing. Just because someone's suspicious doesn't mean they're guilty.
That's true. It just means you don't like them, maybe.
Right.
Or they're just...
Right.
You don't like the cut of their jib right now.
A lot of people, you know, they like to get angry at Dave and stuff, and it's like that's not gonna help in the long run. Unless he's the imposter. In which case, good job.
Now, all I can say is I've seen Snow stuff staring at admin a lot, the map a lot. I've seen
Pillow, you can't just eject everyone from the ship either. Someone needs to maintain the ship.
No!
Mujin, maybe you should fix that.
Seriously, I don't think he knows where the reactor is.
Follow your nose. That should be good, maybe. It seems a little... Alright. Oh, they solved the problem, and no one is dead. I hope.
Someone just stare at Snow.
Alright, Mujin speaking on Krungo looking kind of weird, but... Oh no!
He just turned his noggin around.
Oh no!
Well, it wasn't Krungo. Lidded Oreo, I say.
Who is anyone gonna find Mujin's poor corpse?
Well, the door's locked, so that means that it's gonna be a long, long time before anyone finds it.
Oh no!
And it's not very often that I found myself with the task for that room, so there's a chance that no one's gonna find it.
No, that's so sad. It was the perfect.
Well, they found
murder.
him.
Yellow. Alright, sounds good. Sounds good. Yeah, well, you just said, Mujin. Saw them bend. Why me? It's them. Snow's, you know, rallying really hard for Golden Oreo. Where was the body? Ooh, you vented from medbay to Alec. Is Snow in admin? I was standing near yellow. Oh, and they're them. Of course, like Nita said, Addie's the imposter, so of course she voiced for him. Oh no. I think Snow is sus, but ran to Ellen, then left. It's yellow. But has anyone other than Snow been an admin for us to talk to Ellen? Just trust. Do you think that ever works? Just trust me.
No, I don't think.
Alright, they voted yellow though. They did trust him. Alright, good. Good.
But Snow stuff was right on his heels.
It was a close vote, but enough people believed in the right thing. So you've been avenged, Mugen. Unfortunately, there's still a killer on the loose. And I'm scared they might not find the killer in time. Killer might start doing some desperate things. Oh no. Okay. I wonder if anyone's gonna notice what Addie did there, where she hovered near the board, but she didn't try to help fix it. What? Did she, or did somebody kill someone that knew it? Rest in peace to a real one. Wait, Krungo's got something to say. Or maybe not. Snowy Addie, explain yourself. I was with Snow in Cafe. I was an admin.
Uh-oh. Two conflicting stories.
North of O2. This isn't good. This isn't good at all. Come on, Addie. Notice how the thing went off so quick in admin. This is bad, isn't it?
So...
Krungo voted. Krungo made his choice. Addie, I just saw you here. And Dragon.
One is dead, so...
Oh, they got her. They figured it out. Don't worry, y'all. They figured it out. It was close. A close race. Snow and Addie, you were doing really well.
Good games, y'all. That deserves a...
You've got mail.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back.
I'm here. Is there room for one more, or I don't know?
Yeah, there's a room more. I panic and murder.
Oh, I'm sorry, Eddie. At least you gave it a try.
Start with 9 out of 10.
Yeah, I don't think anyone else is gonna join, so go for it. If I'm wrong and someone else wants to join, let me know, and we'll try to get you in the next game. Maybe. Oh, Golden Oreo, thank you for the follow.
Thank you, Oreo.
And thanks for playing with us, Oreo.
Yeah.
It's been fun.
Thank everybody for playing with us.
It's been fun. 2 imposters. Good music. So the mobile controls ain't too great, eh? I mean, it's only $5 at least, not the you know.
It was kind of fun to play.
I think it was worth it.
I agree.
The joystick mode. Oh, so yeah, touch bar might be better, because then it'd be like Diablo. Why'd they call a meeting?
Why do you have
Dave died already?
Poor Dave.
Dave died already?
Swipe card admin.
Dead Dave. David be dead. Dead be David. Luiskia. Nothing doing.
Yeah, no one knows what to do.
Someone got away with a clean kill. Report! Smash that report button. Hey, if y'all like the Among Us content on Multitap, smash that report button. Let Twitch know how much you enjoy it.
Generally when you hit that on Twitch, that's a bad thing.
Oh, I don't understand computers and stuff. Where are you going, Daniel? Somewhere exotic? Oh, don't hang around with Gumball, you're gonna die. Oh wait, hope he can't hear me. I'm gonna shut the door. I'm gonna blurt things out.
Go grab a coffee.
I don't even know if Gumball's still... But you know, if I did know Gumball was a person and I shouted that out and then I closed the door, I'm thinking that would put a lot of information in Daniel's head.
Yes, it would.
So I should...
You should
cool it.
shout that...
Wait, he died, so see, there goes my theory. He's dead.
Dead people.
It's just a game theory. I don't know. I saw you on the monitor, pal.
Gotta vote.
Blame game. Alright. Well, I mean, Detective Krungo's usually not wrong. But what happens when Krungo's the imposter? It's a scary thought. I don't like it. Sorry if wrong. That won't do it.
Gotta put the apology note on there.
I don't know, Oreo's out. Sorry if wrong. Oh, you were right. But then that means Jazz was maybe telling the truth. But see, I think it would be fun with two imposters if you were an imposter and you found another imposter and you got them ejected. People would trust you, right?
That's what made me wonder if I should do that, but then I'd feel bad if I got Snow in trouble because Snow's one of those.
I mean, you want to work as a team for the most part, but
you also want to be with that person the entire time because then they'll suspect.
Hey, what's up, Scott? I mean, I think we're at least playing for another 40 minutes maybe,
yeah.
So we'll have time to play. Try the code command. I think there's actually room for one more person too, so yeah. It's perfect timing. Perfect timing. Try the code command, Scott, and see if you get the code.
Awfully sus, went after our lead detective.
Krungo guilty. Krungo. It is! It's Krungo! It's Krungo! It is Krungo! Vote! 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 What if it's not Krungo?
It's gonna be Addie again, isn't it?
I don't listen.
Krungo's going out into space. That's a good noise.
Ah! I knew it!
Krungo.
I knew it!
Dang.
I knew it!
Y'all did it.
Good job.
But only two of you managed to see the light of day.
Alright, so I guess you're next.
Aye.
And then wait for Scott, I guess.
Yeah, I'll wait for Scott. You made it! What's that?
This is the imposter. He's sabotaging. Well, I thought there was room for... Oh, yeah, he's in. He's in. Go ahead and go start it.
Thank you
I
for
forgot to
follow.
Thank you, Scott. And thank you, DJ Dope, for the follow.
I
feel bad for voting on Krungo with so little evidence, but Addie spoke up so quickly and was ready with the facts that it made it seem like she was innocent.
Right. Dave is the imposter. What's up, Joe?
Sometimes.
Joe, have you played this yet? It's pretty neat. Alright, Kayla's gotta start the game.
Oh.
No, she's reading the chat. He's gotta start. Life is the imposter. It's pretty fun, Joe. It's free on iPhone and Android, and you gotta pay $5 on the computer, but Eddie was acting like the controls on mobile weren't too great, but I mean, you can't beat free.
That makes sense.
Can't beat free.
I was trying to figure out how to do the tasks, and I don't think I did some of them.
Poor Kayla. I almost feel like, wait, they did that right. Who did that?
The thing is, I don't know. Does it? They.
Wait, Oreo did it? Maybe we should. I don't know. I mean, what?
I mean, we saw who did it, but I don't know if anyone could see, like, because it probably doesn't play the animation.
Wait, it wasn't Oreo? What? They don't know? But you think it's Oreo?
No, we know.
You know it's Oreo?
Yeah.
I see.
I mean,
but they don't know?
Well, now you got me doubting. Now I'm not sure. I thought that's what I saw, but
Both of them? I'm confused.
It's Oreo was the imposter last time, but now maybe that's what I was remembering.
I got caught someone else.
Oh, I'm getting mixed up here. There was literally 4 or 5 people in, and yeah, it was a busy room. I bet it was a self-report. Everyone was in there, Scott.
What was that?
That was great. See, I thought when you're with everyone that you'd be safe. I guess not. I guess when you're that close.
Man, Steam is weird sometimes, DJ Dope. I've gotten locked out for reasons I couldn't even tell, and I had to get on with the support, and they gave me a runaround and all this stuff, and it was just like, whew. Steam, am I right? Skipped.
I gotta say, kudos to the killer for getting rid of the streamer right away without anyone figuring out who did it.
Crank up the juice.
Now for a little ghost help. They're gonna do it again if you punch up like that.
Start the reactor. I'm impressed that they basically admitted it and are getting away with it.
No, too fast.
I guess that's a strat, you know. But they did it in front of everybody, I thought.
I'm surprised. I guess it must be difficult to tell. Krungo's down. Poor Krungo. You like how Krungo's last message was that he was gonna, you know, keep an eye on the people in that room. Uh-oh, Krungo's gone. I guess he kept too close an eye, so yeah, that's what he's saying now.
It's pretty funny when it's obvious and they still can't get it. Well, it's obvious to us.
Yeah. We have evidence to back it up. They, on the other hand,
but they do too when you think about it.
I mean,
I would see. He said it. He said it right there. Yep, I believe him. That's proof enough. Well, you're gonna eject him, right? All right. Well, there you go.
All right. So that's one of them dealt with, and I guess he killed both Kayla and Krungo. So the
Oreo, why do you tell people when you're the imposter? It's funny, but I don't understand.
Maybe going for a sort of Dave strategy of
is that a strat?
It's the bad strat. It doesn't ever seem to work.
I don't know what that is.
Uh-oh, this ship is in trouble. There's not enough people to fix it because they're all getting killed.
Wi-Fi was an imposter. I like that Mr. Bill emote. Mr. Bill's pretty funny. When he meets his good friend Sluggo.
He gets sluggoed.
Gets Sluggoed. I wish you could play as Sluggo in this game.
Yeah.
I think we need to customize the skin because I lost my cowboy outfit.
But you have a baby on the head.
That's pretty funny. Try to deny, I still get killed, so I just admit it now. Oh, I see.
Wait a minute. Snow Stuff is dead. I was running to the body. No. Does that mean there's another person dead?
Oh, just type Slappy's Nightmare DJ Dope into the chat and it should solve it for you. I think that's the solution for that one.
He's a nightmare.
You can type it lowercase even if you want. You don't need punctuation and stuff.
All right, 4 people left. A lot of people running past bodies.
There you go. Good job, DJ.
Dave just found outside electrical on my latest thing. One of us
You're
got
welcome.
voting drag. I was with Scott. Scott, have you anything to say?
Dave is mighty quiet. Oh no, so it randomly gives you letters and then you just have to figure out what it is and then you get points. You actually get more points if there's more hidden letters before you solve it.
It's not an admin at a body.
Yeah. Who is the killer? We don't know.
Addy, you're buying this? Dave might get away with it. I mean, they all seem
Wait, whoa! When Dragmire sussed that out.
Wait a minute. Oh, they all voted for Dragmire though.
What the?
Oh no.
Are you kidding me?
Why?
Oh dear.
Addy, you were acting like you believed him and you lied to him.
Get it.
Addy, how could you betray Dragmire?
Get Dave. Someone fix those lights.
Well, the lights aren't working. Oh no!
Oh, whoa. Wow.
Or,
Well, I guess it's my turn, right?
oh, yeah. Addy, all I'll say, Addy, is that's what you get when you accuse the wrong person. You get the stabbies. I'm this bad. You were all, yeah, at least they, you know, finally got Oreo.
I'm glad I got to record Addie's last moments on the stream.
Yeah, that was great. Good ghostly camera work.
I know, I was like, this is Dave, I gotta go watch something.
He's just being a creep waiting outside the door.
Yeah, well, and the thing is, like always, which I hope that people notice this, is that, like you pointed out, Dave is very quiet when he does not gonna be doing any favors for anybody. So, like he said, he even said himself, it's like, y'all need to pick that up. Dave starts just going silent on people.
Doing his best mummy impression. Alright, so we have Gumball and Multitap Nugent hanging out. Oh, and there's Eremguard, who was unfortunately wrongly accused.
Yeah, I know. I was like, why did they accuse him? Because I don't even remember seeing that train of thought happen. And all of a sudden, I just saw all these votes for him. I'm just like, where did this come from?
Well, Addie thought he was doing something suspicious. Then he defended himself, and she acted like she believed it.
Yeah, but
or
she...
like believed the reason, but then she's like, nah.
No.
Go do something else. Okay. Wow, I mean, you got like a cool posse here, Michan. I guess they're just your friends. Oh dear.
Someone died.
I'm guessing that's Krungo's body. Yep.
Everyone's gonna kill Krungo.
Without Detective Krungo, how are they gonna figure this out? Admin? I'm guessing he's saying that's where the body was? Was in medbay. No! No! I was just entering admin. I only saw Addy. Krungo is a smart first kill. Tap and drag more in bed. Come on, not tap with me. We were just walking in. Rest in peace to the world's greatest detective. If you kill Krungo and you kill Jazz, you're in good seat. In good settings.
Answer the question.
What if you didn't see the question? People making their votes making me kind of nervous. Snow got a tone? I don't know. I trust Daddy. I mean, come on. That's how they get you, Dave.
That's also how Dave decided to win, was to just not have anyone talk to him.
Oh, wait.
They skipped it.
Alright, they skipped not enough clues. Understandable. The game rolls on. It makes my blood boil a little bit whenever the killer gets away with it. That's wrong.
That is wrong, but it's kind of fun to watch.
Gumball's sticking like glue to
It's
me.
even more fun when you win as a killer. Wow.
I like those vents. There's some good vents.
They're pretty cool. I was worried that I was gonna pop up at the wrong point and someone was gonna see me, and then I'd be like, "Oh, I'm in trouble."
I would love to pop up and then two people walk in.
Hey, what's up?
Oh.
How are you?
What up?
You too partake in the vent travel?
Do you know Red Robin's the restaurant? I've eaten at a Red Robin. Alright. Ooh, hey, so you know who didn't do it, Mugen. I hope Mugen vouches for their innocence. Nope, he's just gonna acknowledge how Scott is dead. Wait, Addie's dead too? Or is Addie alive and well?
Addie's a big dead now.
Oh no.
Y'all give me something to go off of here.
I was an electrical finished up test. That's true. And Mugen agrees. Not that sneaked up behind me.
Don't trust him.
How could he? I think Gumball's okay. Not now. I don't know.
They're suspecting Mugen.
Well, see. Oh no. I'm in Who Shields and Found Body. You may stand me, but I don't you.
Oh no.
You're making a mistake. that never helps to say that.
No, it doesn't. Is this what real court cases turn into?
Yeah.
It's a bunch of people yelling at each other across a table.
Yeah.
And ejecting each other.
Yeah, as soon as people get an idea in their heads, it's hard to shake it.
Carmen sees
Oh
Diego.
no, you gotta be kidding. But wait, 4 said skipped and 4 said him, so he's okay, right?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that was a close one. Yikes, he almost got booted for doing nothing. Pillow, we'll be sure to tell him that as soon as he's done with the round. Give Mugen the suggestion next time people dogpile on him like that.
Chasing Dragmire is probably not a good idea.
But I mean, at least as far as that kill went, Dragmire's innocent, so he may still be a killer, but he didn't do that one.
They're all just gonna party
A lot of
around.
people dancing around. Wow, the whole gang's here, right? Imagine not letting Dragmire go in it. This is actually kind of a good strategy because Dragmire can be suspicious of him. But Mugen's not gonna do anything, so. The only problem is if Dragmire is a killer. Oh! Those 3 were there and they didn't, unless they did the kill and then showed up there. Could have been Jazz.
Jazz has been sitting there the whole time.
Dave's dead. Our 3rd best detective is dead. I was with Jazz, Dragon. So how many imposters we got alive? Still 2, right?
Yeah, both 2. No one died yet.
Not good. Last 2 people I saw were Snow and Oreo. Okay, so Not Tap didn't kill Dave, I can confirm. Alright, see, good. Dragmire's finally, not being.
However, but are there 2?
Yes, there are. He fraud bent it. Jazz made a vote. Maybe he skipped. I'm a little suspicious. I feel like Jazz is being quiet and he was in a weird place.
That's a good point, because usually Jazz is very detailed in what happens.
Yeah, we're gonna lose. No one, see, he's throwing that out there to act like he's part of the team.
Because you did say that earlier when it wasn't him. Oh, I'm gonna keep getting murdered.
It's funny because it's like, in a way, he's right.
Oh yeah.
Except if by he means they. Little problem with the communications. Gotta fix that up real quick.
I'm also gonna stare at Jazz now. Jazz is not doing anything.
Jazz isn't doing anything. All right, never mind. He took his sweet time though. Like me when I don't know how to fix
But isn't
stuff.
comms at the bottom of the map?
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I think it is.
Then what would be
I don't think it's doing anything. I think it's just standing there.
green? I think Jazz is suspicious. I don't know if he did the kill, but he's definitely suspicious.
Maybe it's tag team effort.
Yeah.
Because comms is where they needed to go in order to fix it.
Boomer. I saw a lot of people stick. I mean, that's true. Scott is also green. Yeah, Scott. I guess was the only one missing. Good time to vote for Scott. I'd also vote for Jazz.
I vote for Jazz too.
Keep an eye on that, Jazz. I rolled up to the body. I'm surprised as you guys are. Ooh. Not good, Scott. Not good. Oh, I don't know if we have that one,
Like
DJ.
Kenshiro would say. Uh-oh. The clan has spoken or something.
There he goes. And he was an imposter, which makes sense because, like they said. Wow. Thanks for that message, Scott. A word from our sponsor. Alright, if you all don't catch Jazz, I'm scared that Multitap's gonna catch Jazz. Ooh. He keeps hanging around that thing. What's he doing? It could be one of his tasks, right? And it's just hard to figure out.
Uh-oh.
Alright. Golden Oreo called an emergency meeting. But why?
Huh. Is it Gumball?
Wait,
Is it Gumball?
why would Jazz say that? Pretty sure the other one is Gumball. Why do you think? Alright, two
I
people
feel
think it's Gumball.
I don't know why it would be Gumball though, but I haven't seen Gumball around, it's true.
I just fixed O2 and admin. I mean, I agree that Goldie isn't the imposter. He promised that and the Dragon Tap huddled together. What?
I feel like Jazz is saying it's really Jazz.
I mean, the only reason why it seems weird is because why Golden Oreo would say that. And it seemed like Jazz said it even before Golden Oreo did. Maybe I was wrong about Jazz. Maybe Jazz was just looking suspicious. He just...
Well, you can still do a couple of things as an imposter.
Yeah.
Like fix things. So he could still be causing the issues and then fixing them. Make himself look like he wasn't causing them.
Oh wait, did they?
They sent out
voted-
Gumball.
And he was the imposter. All right.
That was Gumball.
I was wrong to suspect Jazz. They did it.
Hey!
Who's next?
It's dead now.
It is?
Yes.
Dragmar, do you have anything you'd like to say to me?
I don't think he wants to apologize.
He'd suspect me no matter what.
Oh,
and good fun!
uh-oh.
Well done.
I think you're tearing up your Multitap subscription now.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
I won't ever unsubscribe because of Mrs. Meyer.
I at least knew I was safe with Dragmar, I think. I mean, I felt safer being with him. I don't know how he convinced me that it was okay, but, you know. It was all good.
Oh no, who did this time?
Discuss. What happened? Oh, did someone smash the button or did someone die?
No, I think somebody died.
Already?
Gumball died.
But you know what, Eddie? I'm gonna give you jiggies anyway, just because. Why not? This music inspired me. It inspired me to give jiggies.
You're a generous soul.
So generous. Yay, from Eugen, he gave jiggies. Nintendo.
This is a fun game.
Nia, have you ever played this?
Yeah, you should play it. I think you'll like it.
Free on mobile. Did you hear that part?
But it might be namer to control on mobile too. Oh no! It's not Jazz.
Wow,
It was Jazz.
Zaj is already out.
Jazz is gone. Dang. Well, they already got one of them.
Oh, no worries, Nia. I think the room's filled up right now, unfortunately, but you know, you should download
I feel like
this.
this
It's
is
a
a game
hoot.
that people will definitely be playing again someday.
Yeah, we should play it during Extra Life.
Oh yeah, that'd be
Oh, you don't think it's any? You don't think it's any good? Yeah, I see. I see. You don't like accusing people
wrong way.
or killing them.
Daniel, no. Oh.
It is a lot of yelling. I can't believe everyone would betray each other like this. Just,
I can believe it.
I can't believe everyone would be so vicious.
I
can't
can believe it.
We don't know who to blame.
We're a very vicious group of people.
Why do y'all have to be so mean?
So have you been liking it? You've been having some fun.
Oh, me? Yeah.
It's pretty fun. I like just explore. I like just running around and seeing. I like seeing the chaos and the arguments more, I think, than actually solving it.
Feathers.
It's pretty crazy seeing everybody yell at each other and then be like, okay, now we gotta go murder somebody. Possibly. That's pretty fun.
If you liked Among Us, you'll love Scary Game 2. See, you know what I missed from Scary Game 2 is how the ghost could interfere after the game. Like, I mean, you pretty much have that being able to do your tasks still, but it was kind of fun to, like, move things around mysteriously and try to set up traps for the imposter. Or not the imposter, sorry, the psycho in Scary Game 2.
You suggested I play Scary Game 2, right? I played that.
It's funny because you have someone remade it now, they'd be like, what an Among Us ripoff. But yeah, we could maybe set up a Scary Game 2 game somehow.
That'd be fun.
Oh, well, thanks for watching, DJ. Have a
Hey,
good
DJ,
night.
Have a good night. Thank you for coming.
Enjoy your sleep.
Sleep important. If
Have
you're
yourself
trying
a
to keep
good
wrong,
night.
use us.
Scary Game 2 was amazing, and so I'm glad this is a thing because it seems more like a Scary Game 2 that everybody can play, whereas Scary Game 2 sometimes, you know, was
Wow, they got both of them.
Scary Game 2 had a bit of a learning curve, I think.
I think Daniel should play again.
This isn't modeled after Scary Game 2. There's a lot of games like this, Gumball,
Do you want to play again?
like Mafia and Werewolf or whatever.
Aye. Dang, you're
Alright.
kind of good though.
Go, Kayla, go.
I didn't do anything. Apparently, Dragfire was freaking Larry Butts or whatever, falling over every murder scene.
There might be room for one more. Possibly. Does anyone want to play? Because there is at least one spot.
I had got to 30 people. You were doing so well, Dave. But then you ran into the Dragfire.
Kayla might be starting the game soon, so your window of opportunity is shrinking.
I'm ready, brother.
That's all Kayla needed. Oh no, Dragmire disconnected!
Oh no.
I'll sit out. Okay, sorry. Shh. That gives us plenty of time to talk about how suspicious you were of me, Dragmire. Just because I said I stan you?
Dragmire learned his lesson this time. By the way, because of your computer doing the thing where it changes the colors, that made that wire puzzle impossible.
That's true.
Uh-oh.
Next time I'm gonna say I'm just gonna like open with Sega's better than Nintendo and see how Dragmar reacts to that. If he's the imposter, he might stab me. In front of everybody too. I saw Oreo go into electrical.
I was fixing wires in admin. I don't know.
Wait. Do you think?
What?
Do you think it's Jazz?
Because he's
being a little weird for Jazz.
He's acting sus.
Like normally he plays it pretty straight, but now he's going wacky to kind of like throw us off the trail, which I think is what Dragmire was thinking when he suspected me. So maybe I'm making the same mistake, but it's Jazz.
Did Kevin skip the vote?
Yeah, but it's Jazz.
It's not enough to go off of. They don't have enough evidence.
Gumble knows. Gumble smells a rat.
If they boot off Jazz and he's innocent, that's one less person to help them solve it.
But I guarantee you that he is. Here, let me try this again, Philip. Let me spend some G's to. I think this is what we gotta do.
Amiibo!
Sega Amiibo. He's someone under the nose. Oh yeah, when Golden Oreo was just in the crowd. Well, he did the double deucer, Dragmire. He did it in front of everybody, and then he said he was the imposter, and nobody voted for him.
It sounds like he did it twice, also.
That's incredible. Yeah, he admitted it, and he did it right in front of everybody.
I mean, if he did it twice, I can see how the pressure got to him, and he had to just come out about it.
Oh, you're welcome, Pillow.
We're doing some good tasks, filling those vials. Still don't understand some of these.
This is a new song.
Wow. Don't remember that one from Ace Attorney.
Sir Krunko.
Oh, you're just supposed to press this one in order. Whoops. I thought it was a code that I didn't know. Oh. No one saw it. No one saw it. Dave's dead too. And Addie.
Who of the hosts has been imposter tonight? Daniel was once. Kayla was once. I have not had a chance to be.
Mutant's waiting for his chance.
When it's my turn to be imposter, I'm gonna scream up, "Oh, I'm imposter!" and then run into the other room.
Dropped my knife. I was watching cams.
It's a Dragmire. No, that doesn't count. That doesn't count.
Where's the body?
Dave, Mutant, and Krungo. Patty thinks it's me as not Tap.
I can't believe that was me. I was innocent, bro. Snow Stuff acting like the defense attorney.
Wait, was Zaj an imposter or not? Or is he just acting funny for the sake of it? Have they voted any imposters out?
No, I think all imposters are still there, and Jazz is dead.
Jazz wasn't an imposter, and he's acting like
Can
this?
you kill another imposter? I would assume not, right?
Yeah, you wouldn't think so.
So going off of that, yeah, I think that Jazz wasn't.
Unless he got, I don't know.
Unless he got.
It could be Mom Tap.
Guy will fix that chip. Maybe they'll all get home in time for Christmas dinner.
Kayla, were those D's directed at me?
Oh, it was Scott and Snow Stuff. Snow Stuff's the one who killed Multitap.
Wait, is it my turn again or yours?
Yeah, it's your turn.
I mean, this happened so quick.
GG. So Jazz was totally innocent. Jazz, Mugen was ready to pin it all on you because you were acting a little funny. Gonna dip and watch the rest on stream. All right, Addie. Enjoy the show.
God. I didn't even literally notice Addie's body, and she's like, "Oh, you guys ignored it." I'm like, "Well, I didn't see it. I just saw like the light pop up."
Right.
I was like, "Whoa,
Whoops.
somebody died." I was wondering if they're gonna suspect me, but it's like I literally just got there, didn't know what was going on. Storage is if yeah, I know. I'm like, I don't know what to do.
Mugen not getting his wish.
He wants to be a murderer.
Yeah, he hasn't gotten a chance to be the imposter
We're gonna keep playing until he does.
yet. Sad song from Mugen.
Well, I haven't gotten it again since I first got it.
Oh, yeah.
You haven't gotten it again either, have you?
I've got it twice, I feel
You
like.
got it twice?
I feel like one time the first time it didn't go so well or something, and then the second time it went a lot better. Where was it? Red kinda dead already? Where? Why do you say LOL Gumble?
Snow stuff is not synced.
I saw you vent Golden Oreo claiming that Gumble was in the vent. Dave saying that Golden Oreo is a suspect. There it is. There's the vent. Why vented that vent? Dave's made his choice. Did Mugen skip or did he vote?
You skip.
He skipped. No, I would have, made my voice known. Just pick someone random. Maybe you'll get them by luck.
But then they'll be like, "You're trying to kill me." And they'll suspect you.
All right. What do we got? What are the final votes?
No, Eddie wasn't Mom Tap, it was Kayla Tap.
They actually voted off Gumble, but was it right?
He was.
And it was correct. All right, so Golden Oreo was telling the truth. Good on Golden Oreo for doing that and for people actually believing him. And shame on Mugen for not joining in on the vote.
Jazz is standing there.
He's gonna have to work twice as hard to make up for that. You're topping. Very important imposter person. Here we go. And see, now that there's only one imposter left, a crew of 3 is okay. Krungo acting kind of sheepish. And he realized, not a good look.
I probably shouldn't have abandoned Krungo like that.
I know, Nia, I know. You gotta show solidarity. And Mugen is not finishing his tasks.
He's also not. They're not keeping an eye on Krungo. Oh no! I think
Hurry,
he's
hit the
scared for his
emergency button!
life.
Hit the emergency button! Nice, nice.
Dave is trying to kill me.
Dave chasing me. Yeah, nice, nice.
Oh, guys are back off.
Just checking on you.
That doesn't sound.
Someone was just hanging out in security. Who was that? Poor buddy.
I think it's Dave. Go.
I don't know. Dave's kind of a weird one. He might just be acting like an idiot. Sorry, Dave. I'm clean, don't vote me.
I think it was Dave this time.
I
think it's Dave.
I don't know. People have chased or followed people before and been innocent. I've done it. It's not because we're trying to creep the person out. It's we're trying to do the buddy system. Oh no, they voted off Dave, didn't they?
No, he. Uh-oh.
And back to our. And I like how no one suspects Mugen either after that. They're like, well, it was an honest mistake. Dave is gonna be livid.
He is immediately. Hurry up, Dave. Just in one piece, Dave.
Dave will know better next time than to follow Mugen. Sir, thank you very much for the follow.
Thank you.
I hope that you are certain and you are
Oh,
not
the depth right there.
sus.
It'll be sus.
Alright, good. Mugen is finally getting around to doing his work.
I don't think he much cares about his work though.
I mean, it's like, yeah, I was thinking that idea. It's like, if, you know, Mugen's goal was
Running
to
around Krongo.
get rid of people, that would have been great, but...
I like how he decides to go fuel the engine instead of stop the reactor from melting.
you know, everyone has their assigned tasks.
And this is to ignore the danger.
There's no priorities here. Exactly, Disney make this his sus story. And surprisingly, Mugen's not the guilty one.
I'm just wondering. What the heck?
I think right now that the killers are just writing it out because they know that Mugen's not gonna do his tasks in time. And the ship's gonna blow up. Fill her up. Alright. Good, good. Alright. Alright, maybe Mugen will figure this out. Oh no.
Uh-oh, do you see all the people who are dead?
This is the last thing we needed right now.
We still have one imposter. Oops, that's a bit too late for that.
Found Goldie in security. Jazz. People saying Jazz, and then looks like Mugen agrees. Mugen will vote for anyone. I'm suspecting Jazz. I saw that. Same. Alright. Is he changing his mind? He looks like he's unsure now.
Mugen hasn't seen anything.
What's he gonna do? Alright, he's going for Jazz. Here's hoping it's not a mistake.
Even Jazz voted for Jazz. Why?
That's when you know it's bad. And he was an imposter, alright. I don't know why an imposter would vote for themselves, but alright, good. That's weird. That's weird. I didn't realize. Oh, Gumball was the imposter and they got rid of him quick, right?
Oh, yeah.
Alright.
You want to do one more and then maybe kill him? You want to do one more?
Okay.
Alright, so Dale's gonna do one more, then Kayla's gonna do one more, and then that'll be it.
You have fun not doing your task.
I did some.
You did some?
I was trying to, but you know, when people are looking at you from the doors, and Oreo wasn't even the imposter, but he was looking like he wanted to kill me. Next time I'm imposter, Golden Oreo is dying for. Uh-oh.
That's a threat. Uh-oh. Put a pair, huh?
Yeah. No one heard nothing.
Make sure that you kill someone in a big...
How could you do Dave? Did you see what Dave was doing? I feel so bad for Dave, but at the same time...
I saw what he was doing, and I would have suspected him too if he was...
He was like one of back row.
He's weird.
He knows what he did. He knows what he did. And I mean, honestly, imposter or not, I was glad to get him off my back. So... Outside navigation.
Uh-oh.
Gumball beat you to it. Oh dear. Oh, this is quite the game.
Pretty fun.
So, vote skipping. Skeep. Yeah, you gotta skeep sometimes.
Keeps. racking up some votes.
Wait, Dave was he? Oh boy. But Dave's not it. I mean, I've got a pretty good idea who one of them is. I don't know.
We never the imposter.
We know both of them?
Yeah. I showed them both at the beginning.
I wasn't paying attention.
You can even look now and it'll show you who it is. The evil red name is who the other imposter.
Oh, so you can team up. I gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh, well, there you
Yeah, they're a team. Go team, go. Well, don't worry. One of y'all's secrets are safe with me.
He's just standing there. You should probably go do something. Jazz. Oh.
Yeah, just go on your merry way.
I mean, that's the best way to go about it. And there's another dead body in there. Hey.
Yeah, I like how he's hovering over that kill. Got a trigger finger there, Pilgrim? Oh no.
Dang, they're racking up some kills.
Why is Dave this way? Dragmire!
He's out barking up the wrong tree.
He's got the same problem as me. He loves to chat. It gets him in trouble. Why is Dave this way? Absolute wild card, yeah. Exactly.
We should add that Dave as a Dave quote. How do you add that quote?
Oh, you gotta go on the wiki or whatever.
I don't know how to do that.
There's gonna be a lot of room in the next game. We've got people leaving left and right. In Kayla's grand finale. Oh, well, you'd have to open the wiki tab and then you could edit it. Click edit, the pencil on the right side,
sorry.
and then scroll all the way down. And then, yeah, and then, yeah, well, you can do the rest. Wait, Dragmire was not an imposter. Yeah, and then save it. And I think if you do, try the quote command Addy and go back to the stream chat. Wait, the game's already over?
Yeah, apparently. Yeah, I guess that
Oh, wait, no.
me and Gumble were still there. It was already over.
Alright, so wait, Kayla, it's you're up. You're up.
I like this quote.
And we got room for 3 more, so if 3 more people want to join.
That's a quote.
Does anyone else? Oh wait, 2 more, sorry. Other Dave? Wait, there's 2 Daves? Dave 2?
Nothing makes your job easier than when people start pointing at each other.
We got room for 2 more. Do you think 2 more people want to join?
Nah.
Reported. It's the last game. I know, but Addy, that's what Kayla typed. I mean, granted, I didn't stop her. But that she put that in. Oh wait, Dragmar's leaving too?
Oh, everyone's leaving.
Wait, why is everyone leaving?
Wait, Gumble's back. Dragmire?
Alright. Okay, wait, no, I think... Oh, they're changing their name to Dave. Gotcha. Kayla, close the chat. I want to see the Daves. Close the chat. I want to see the Daves. Yeah! Dave, other Dave, oddest Dave, Dave sucks. Too many Daves. Alright, I go ahead and start. That's a good group. Why are Daves this way?
Alright,
So that one's an Addy quote. Maybe if we just add an S, it would be an Addy original. Yeah, this is it forever. Well, for
Final game.
We might play again during Extra Life or something.
Yeah, final game. An emergency meeting already? And it's by Honest Dave? Let me guess, he's not happy about the other Daves.
he's wasting the emergency button.
I know you are about to stab him.
Vote Honest Dave out. The latch is not a toy. Pup. Listen to me.
I was editing
Vote for a Dave and let's get moving. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
You can pick any Dave. No, Kayla chooses not to Dave today. Wait.
What? Dave, why are you this way?
But it was balanced, so he's okay.
Why is Dave this way?
Fortunately, democracy saved Dave this day.
Good gravy.
Unless he's the imposter, in which case could have.
He digs his own grave. Come on, Dave.
All right, gotta get to your tasks, everybody. Gotta help this ship. Uh-oh, something went wrong.
But Kayla doesn't care.
No, she's gonna go fix it right now.
She's fixing something.
A little bit of cursor movement, no biggie.
That is funny, because see, I never got to play imposter, so you never really got to see me deciding to kill or not to kill. But I saw, like, you would sit in rooms, and yeah, you would hover over it. You would just hover over that button.
Oh, emergency meeting again.
I've had it with this clown show. This is serious.
Where'd other Dave?
Other Dave just flat out left.
I've had enough to hear with these emergencies.
Knock it off.
Oh, other Dave. Other Dave.
Yeah, but other Dave left.
We all get one.
Other Dave's out. So skip it.
Skip it.
Other Dave didn't quite understand.
Someone voted for Honest Dave.
Other Dave didn't quite get it.
Oh jeez. Alright. Gonna party down here in communication. Chill on the Xbox. Oh.
Kill.
I don't know if you're trying to hide in a corner, because that's not a good. You're not hidden there. They can see you.
Don't forget to vent. People like when you.
Yeah, if you hop around in the vents, people will think you're just going for a joyride. A little bit of reaching for the holster there. Reaching for delicious nuggets on the table instead. Oh yeah, help out. Here we go. Yeah. Problem solved. This hopefully, yeah, you know.
You call a meeting.
No big. Yeah, definitely don't do that.
It was me.
Body found. This is legit stuff. Jazz's corpse.
Yeah.
That. Oh yeah. This is what Kayla's best at. Telling it like it is. I found Jazz in medbay. All I'm saying is that he is wearing red blood. Just left admin and went through cafe.
Oh, no worries, Golden Oreo. This is actually the last game, but thanks for playing with us. 'Cause it was a lot of fun. We'll have to do this again during Extra Life.
I was an admin. You're lying, not Tap. Did she? No.
Yeah, good game.
No. There was miscommunication. No, I was there, Scott. I saw you looking at the map.
What?
Oh no, Kayla's story was too confusing and now she looks suspicious. Skip hope.
Oh, you guys are good.
You're smart enough to have killed Krunk. Alright, I think the vote was too split, which, depending on which side you're on, good or bad.
This is pretty incredible.
The round rolls on. Jazz's death will not be avenged.
Oh, not tap kind of brave going without a partner, but I mean, you know.
No, well, I mean, you know, if you got tasks to do, you can't waste any time.
Yeah, you can't waste any time. There's a killer out there.
What y'all looking at me for? Oh, you know, everything useful. Personally,
wait, why would you fear two people unless...
Personally, if that was me, Dave passing me in the hallway, I would have, you know, done a little of this action.
little prison shank on your way.
Give Dave a pat on the back. Oh, this is classic. This is what I was doing. This room, it's safe. You're hiding, you know, behind the cover of darkness. Not who you want to see.
Not who you want to see.
Not who you want to see.
Someone's got to make a move.
Or not. Because, you know, the ship's going down. If people are just gonna...
Oh, but they're working on their task. They're almost there.
Really?
I think it's like 75% complete. Oh, she's playing the long game.
She's charting a corner.
Wow, you did it! Kayla wins!
It's a good thing you did that. You were...
Kayla wins!
One more. Krungo demands
one more. I mean, I think most people were leaving, but sorry, Krungo. Thanks for playing, everybody. Good games. Good games.
Well done.
Kayla's still establishing her innocence, despite the fact that she was a murderer. I stared at Scott. I pondered killing him.
Alright, well, let's get to the prize winner.
Did you try to throw me?
Alright, prize winner. Prize winner.
I think the problem was that Kayla was an admin, but then she left and she went to the medical bay and she was acting like she was in admin or she was close to admin when in fact she was there like a couple seconds ago. So she was telling the truth from her perspective, but she hadn't been in the room for a while. I mean, no better alibi in this game than if you believe your own false story, right? I mean, yeah, Mugen was wanting to switch maps, but it was already confusing enough for me.
All right, well, good job, everybody. That was pretty fun. I can see what the hype's all about. Let's go ahead and see who the prize game winner is. Wrap up this stream.
Did I drag my hair? I don't think I did. You were on to me, Scott. That's true.
Krungle was a very good
like,
detective.
honestly, like, I literally saw you and I was like, I could kill Scott right now, but I'm like, I don't want to do it right now. This is probably a bad idea. But no, I don't think I was trying to throw you under the bus, Dragmar. I don't know what I was doing.
First place is Sadistic Pillow. Good job, Pillow. Second place is Eddie. Third is Pad. Fourth is Hammy. And fifth is Gumbel. Let's hope that our wheel winner is Wheelie here. Well, what are the odds that Hammy's gonna win? Maybe Hammy's still here. You don't know.
I think Eddie's gonna win.
I mean,
whoa, but is Eddie still here?
Eddie's
Eddie's right there.
Eddie is your winner.
No, it's not the Tony Tiger tattoo, Scott.
Oh, Deku, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. All right, here we go. Congratulations to Eddie. You are tonight's phrase game winner. You sold all your stuff. Pick a number 1 through 9, and your prize will be revealed.
Dave will do sus for people. Dave, it seems like everything you did was suspicious. There's probably
300 jiggies for Eddie. Actually, the best.
Dang, that's rare.
Yeah.
Jenna's my name.
So Thursday is actually going to be the last multi-tap for a good while until Extra Life on November 7th. You can hear the scary noises of Among Us in the background, but
Okay.
yeah, Thursday is going to be Jazz Tap 10, or rather, I should say Jazz Tap X, and all 10
DX.
of the games that we'll play will have X's in them. And then we may also do some Mario 35, but yeah,
It's triple XB, yo.
Yeah, it's gonna be spooky with no multi-tap, but make sure you tune in for Jazz Tap 10. Get your fix while you still can, and then we'll be back for
No,
Extra
not
Life.
DDR Extreme, no.
Yeah, but
Final episode, no, Dave, not that kind of triple.
have a good night, everybody, and we'll see you for the grand finale on Thursday.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for playing.
Kayla's looking kind of sus.